Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. I'm Jay. This is Jackie. And if, as you see, we have Logan with the good hair next to us.
I put the hair up.
Like Becky with the good butt. It's Logan with the good hair.
We gotta hide it. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day.
Well, you are white Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm glad you specify that. I tell people all the time Jesus was probably not white.
No, not at all. No. Well, yeah.
I'd say he probably almost looks a little more like me.
I think Jesus probably looks like Ray Leone.
There you go. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to compliment him or anything.
No, I was gonna say
biblically.
biblically accurate.
He does look like he is
With
kind of
more
Egyptian or something.
Yeah, it's the facial features. It's very stern facial features. It's the villain from 300. That's why you think that. If we just get Ray pierced up.
If not Jesus, at least Pontius Pilate. or some kind of pharaoh.
Just was Roman.
I guess so, yeah, he was Roman.
Which is in what country, dear?
I fucking don't want to talk about it.
He thought Rome was another country. Geography's not our strong suit. It's okay.
Was maybe?
No, Rome's in Italy.
So I was thinking Roman Empire at one point, and like just where they were. It's kind of like the Ottoman. And where the fuck is Ottoman?
I have an Ottoman.
It's where furniture is made, obviously.
We actually had to look that up, and the Ottomans were Muslim, so.
Oh.
It was a Middle Eastern empire, yeah.
Yeah, because we were arguing about one night.
But at the same time, it was so big it went up toward, because I always thought it was more Russian.
Yeah.
But it went up that way, like it was a huge empire, just exactly like the Persian Empire or like the Roman Empire. But I always put it up there, like Siberia in that area. But no, it was the Middle Eastern.
I was literally going to say Germany.
Yeah, no, like, but that makes sense. That makes sense. But at the same time, we're like, yeah, no, that's okay. You just learned that there was mountains on both sides of the country too. So.
No, I knew there was mountains. I just didn't expect bears to be down where it was hotter, because you always hear about it hibernate in the winter. So I figured they were up, like, the Rockies and shit.
Well, there's bears everywhere.
I picture the Appalachians.
There are Mexican brown bears too.
Yeah, I know, but I picture the Appalachians being like more southern, so I figure they're always hot. I don't know why. I just do.
That's so funny.
That is the strangest thing. Yeah, I love you though. That's why we're gonna get I got him a world map. I'm gonna hang it on the wall and be like, "Where is this?" I'm like test him like he's in kindergarten. All right, babe, what is this? I'm gonna teach him that anagram song for learning all the capitals for every state.
I don't have a problem with America. I mean, just
really?
Yeah.
Some
stuff is.
Not like yeah.
I can name most capitals of the 50 states.
Well, good for you.
Just because of that stupid song.
Let's move on, shall we? So yes, this is Tag 'em and Bag 'em, and we have our special guest, Mr. Logan, Spotlight Logan Knight. Welcome, sir.
Hello, thank you.
Came back last night to an awesome. Just, man, that pop was loud.
Yes, that was a lot of fun, because like at first I was nervous because like I kept cracking jokes in the back. I was like, what if it's gonna be crickets? And it kind of was, because I haven't had my custom music at HCW yet, so my music hit and everyone was like, I don't give a shit. Who's this?
You see, what music, and I was like, I don't think we know that music.
Yeah, I thought that was funny, because I told Kid, I was like, should I use the Only Friends music? But I don't want anybody to think that like Stormy's coming with me or anything like that. She's still taking her hiatus, and plus our music was not copyright free, and Billy said he's taking everybody's kneecaps if we don't have copyright free music.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, if he can't have knees, you can't have knees.
Yeah, well, he already took my kneecap once, piece of shit. No, so they actually got like a real cease and desist, so we had to stop using custom music.
Sucks.
Or uncustom music.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I've had my own for 2 years, but at the same time I got that custom music probably exactly when I started tagging with Stormy, so I've used it maybe fucking like 6 times.
Well, but the crowd was a huge pop. How did that feel coming back?
It felt really good, and I felt like I wish I would have had like more emotion, but I was just like, I don't know, like I was more like staunch and like ready for it. Like, and I'm not even saying that just from like my like a character perspective. Just like when I hit the curtain, I just felt like serious. It didn't feel like that was the time for me to like explode with like how I'm usually emotional.
Yeah.
It just felt like I was like
I was
locked in. Like, yeah, and I wasn't even trying to seem like that. It's just like when I hit the curtain, I was like, oh hell yeah, this is like.
To be fair, it made sense.
Yeah, it did. It felt a little more like militant, and that's usually not how I am. But
yeah, but at the same time, it was like seeing a different side of Logan Knight, being more serious because you're going up against Seventh Seal.
Yeah.
So it was like seeing y'all took my fucking knee, so now I'm coming for you. Like we get to see the angry Logan Knight, the aggressive Logan Knight, and it was really nice to see.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that because I do. I mean, you guys got to watch me when I was a heel right before I started tagging with Stormy, so I still have that level, but it's hard now because I have to figure that out, how to like kind of get that aggression back, because with Stormy, not because it was Stormy, but I feel like, I don't know, my gimmick kind of played more jokey at times. I think this might be a product of being trained by Drake, because Drake does that shit all the time. Like, Drake can be the funniest wrestler in the room, or he can be the biggest dickhead in the room. It's like a either or, and you don't know what you're gonna get, but regardless, he's still probably gonna be a dickhead. So it's like, I got to figure out how to not do that part.
Yeah, you got to find that balance.
I told her a while back when you returned, I figured it was going to be like Triple H. You can come out in a leather coat.
Dude, I was, man, and that was the funniest part, is I was really wanting to come back like super jacked. Yeah, I was wanting to come back super jacked. And I was like, this baby isn't going to be that hard. I'll be fine. And then like, dude, I've been in the same workout program for like 7 weeks, but it's the fact that I didn't have like another 7 weeks to do that, because that child is time consuming. So
Oh yeah, it's surprising how fast a little person can take over your whole life. How are you liking the parent life?
It's great. I wasn't saying that necessarily in a bad way. It's just like some sacrifices had to be made.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I did get to come back in better shape than when I left, so I guess that was good. But I was wanting to get that, like, when AJ Styles came back like 2 years, and everyone was like, "Are you on steroids?" I was hoping I could do that, but I did not have the time, nor the HGH.
Yeah. Well, you know what though, because we saw you on TV, and the camera loved you. Like, you looked so good on TV, and I was telling Jay, I was like, "Look at him. That camera really likes him. He looked really good."
It was surprising too, because the other two times I've done security, so I've done security work for WWE and TNA, and I was on camera for both of those times, and I just felt like I looked like the rest of everybody else. It was fine, but on AEW, I don't know if that's just a testament to the kind of locker room there, because obviously it's a lot more like indie dudes, or like more recently signed indie dudes, so they haven't had that like physical gross spurt yet.
Technically, you weren't a security at that point, right? You were part of the dojo.
Yes, I was part of the dojo. So I don't know. I just felt like I was bigger than everybody, because that was even the case in the locker room too. Like, I was taller than MJF. I was taller. The only person that wasn't taller than me in the locker room was Swerve. Swerve was definitely taller, and these are just people I saw. Like, all the people involved in my stuff, Swerve was taller. The Outrunners maybe were taller than me. Like, you'd be surprised. That camera does wonders for height more than it does like weight, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that you're taller than than MJF, because I thought he was taller.
He's about 2 inches shorter than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the camera does add height, and when you're not there in person, because
he also has those lifts in his shoes.
Yeah, but I don't even think when's the last time AEW even came to Wichita? It's been a while.
Stormy wrestled Statlander, so like 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. So I haven't seen MJF in person, so I have no reference other than that.
And I say this like it's some feat. These dudes are jacked. Like, they're all ripped, though, is the thing. It's like, you can be 6 foot all you want, but that guy's like 5'9" and like 2% body fat.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, but they make the good money so that they can afford the good food.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
the gym time.
When you go through that catering, too, the catering is crazy at AEW. I thought it was going to be like lesser than WWE, but it was so good. I thought I was going to break my meal prepping situation that I had when I went to AEW and did extra work, because you have to be there the whole day. You can't leave the BOK and then or whatever arena you're at. You can't leave the arena and go get food or anything like that. You got to eat from catering, and all the catering is like really, really good healthy food, but it's not all healthy food, but they got really good healthy food options like grilled chicken, steak. I brought home what was it? Prime rib. Yeah. I saved a prime rib in my gear bag in a to-go container for 4 hours so I could have it at home.
Oh my God. What a Becky thing to do. He's like, can you give me 2 prime rib? I'm going to stick them in my purse.
Yeah. We could.
It's like, babe, what did you bring me back from AEW? Prime ribs.
Yes.
And for me, I'd be like, that is the most amazing thing you could have possibly brought me. I'm happy. That is great.
Sold.
So you were off for, well, last time we saw you was what, October?
September 20th.
September, yeah.
I was off for 4 months.
4 months. Enjoying the dad life, enjoying the teaching your daughter to make faces just like you, which is the
Teach her anything.
how she did it automatic. It is the like he sent me a picture. I was like, if anybody had a carbon copy of themselves in female form, I showed Jay, and Jay goes, "Aw," like every time.
And that's funny too, because I'm like a carbon copy of my mom. Like I'm an exact twin of my mom. So it's just like she's just probably gonna look like my mom.
See, and she's just so damn cute. She is terribly cute. But we have missed you. So you had surgery.
No,
you did not. You didn't.
Yeah, and that's not even like for the purpose of the like storyline. Didn't get surgery at all. Just decided not to. So like. I guess full disclosure, I did tear this like 2 years ago originally. So I've been working on it since. So like anything I've done in the last 2 years, every Only Friends match, anything. I've been wrestling with a torn ACL and 2 meniscuses in my knee the whole time.
Yeah.
Which makes it even funnier because the ACL tear is like so, it's not so bad that I'm not ever gonna get it fixed, but it's so bad that like it's detached. So like that kind of thing's never gonna like heal itself. And like. The only like risk that I'm running right now is I'll either tear my PCL or my MCL if something bad happens to my knee again, but I haven't even like tweaked my knee or even like felt a pop or anything in like a year or so. So the preventative measures I started taking about like a year after the injury, when I was like, okay, I'm obviously not going to take time off because I'm stupid and I'm getting booked every weekend, and I had like a genuine fear of like, it's not FOMO, it's like losing my momentum in wrestling. I mean, I had the same fear when I like sat for the last 4 months, because I was always like, if I leave now, at this point I'm so unproven and my spot is so malleable on any roster that if I leave, anybody can take that spot, and by the time I come back and ask for that spot back, the answer is probably no. And that's just how like wrestling business and entertainment business works in the first place. So that's the kind of thing I was like worried about, even if it wasn't necessarily the case. It's just one of those things as a performer, it's always like the forefront of your mind is like, is my spot still here when I come back? And so that was probably the biggest reason why I didn't take time off. And I also wasn't in pain is the thing. So the same match that I did that in, I finished it. It was a briefcase on a pole match. So I tore my ACL at the very beginning of the match, rolled out of the ring, and was like, oh fuck, that hurt. I wasn't even like screaming or crying or anything. I just like, my knee twisted and then I rolled out and I was like, what the fuck was that? Like I was just like holding my knee, like, what the fuck was that? I stood up, I could like limp a couple of feet, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in the match. Finished the match, and then I actually got to take like a couple months off and travel to Sam's Stackhouse for GCW shows. So I was only doing tag team matches where I was like riding the rope for a lot of it, so it wasn't noticeable that I was that hurt. I wasn't going to training at that time, so I didn't know like how much I could handle or like what was too much. And then I ended up sitting for like 3-ish months, not like full on sitting like I did with this like break. But I was traveling a lot with Sam to those GCW shows, and I didn't get on any of them, so I wasn't like wrestling or any of that. I was just like traveling and sitting and resting. And so I think that, plus directly after that, I started getting like really serious about getting in the gym again and like basically like rehabbing my leg myself, because I at this point I had no clue. I never got it checked because I didn't have insurance. That was the whole reason they never checked it. Like the big main reason. But I finally got insurance like, what was it, a year ago? Yeah, a year ago. So I got insurance a year ago at my job, and I finally decided to go get it checked out. And then the MRIs came back. Like, I didn't get the MRIs a year ago. I just kept consulting with a doctor about it because I didn't want to pay for an MRI quite yet, because MRIs are like $300, which is a new set of gear. Just putting that into perspective. See, that's probably why I didn't take the break for so long. I was like, $300 to make myself better or buy new gear.
I look good injured.
Yeah. So that was I have serious issues. So I got that MRI over the summer, probably in July. probably in June or July, like right after we did the gender reveal. And my doctor was like, dude, what? What are you doing? Because I don't think he understood that I do this like very seriously and it's not some like backyard crap. And so when I showed him like what I was doing with this injury the last 2 years, he was like, I don't know how you're like moving, and I guess I have no choice but to clear you because you're showing me that you can do these things, but like I am scientifically telling you have no fucking knee. Like I have my MCL and PCL, so if that tears, I'm gonna have to sit out for like 9 months. But I was also already told that if I got surgery back in September, I was gonna have to sit out for 9 months. So my line of thinking was, my doctor agreed with me, and the orthopedic specialist agreed with me. So this is the funny part. They told me, since I'm not in pain, I never really was in pain. Like the first like month or two, it was like swollen and stressful, but I wasn't like crying in bed or couldn't walk or couldn't work or anything like that. I was still going to work, still wrestling, doing all the nine. I told them, I was like, I've been wrestling with a brace for the last like year. I haven't had a slip up. And then when I started coming back to wrestling training back in December, I started doing KT tape. I've never used KT tape before in my life. That shit is amazing. So I started using KT tape, and it has this KT has a certain tape that's like infused with, what is it, like menthol or something like that?
Hot patch,
yeah,
mixed in the KT tape.
Yeah, so I'll put that under my knee brace now, and then I just that when I started wearing the knee brace on the leg originally, I just started wearing one on my other knee in case for whatever reason my other knee decides to
that, and you'll favor when you have an injury on one, you favor, exactly. And that's where the injuries on the other side always happen.
That was my line of thinking, so I was like, I'm just going to go ahead. If I'm taking preventative measures with one leg, I'm going to do it with the other two.
Might as well.
Even if it's not hurt.
Yeah. See, and I've got no knees myself, so I understand that. I've actually did more damage on my left side because of my right side being damaged. I was hit by a car when I was 10, so I never did anything about it, and so I damaged the left one, making up for what my right one couldn't do, and so now we sit here with, so the kinetic tape is an amazing thing, man.
When my orthopedic specialist saw me, I think the week before September 20th, and he told me all this stuff, and he was like, since you're about to have a baby and like you're coming back regardless of what I'm gonna say to you, he gave me like, he told me the real risk is just that I'm gonna have to repair another ligament if I do end up tearing anything again, and it's gonna be the same amount of time off, and then I'm just gonna likely get arthritis in this knee quicker than the others. And it's like, I'm gonna get arthritis either way. I'm gonna get old, I'm gonna die either way. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got it.
If you're telling me about something I might get maybe in 5 years or 10 years or 30.
Well, and the point is like, why would if you're not hurting?
No, I don't.
And it's not like mine will dislocate. If I can,
she can hear mine click and like lodge all the time. It doesn't hurt.
I can walk across the floor and I'll do the double knee thing. It's so stupid. I feel stupid doing it. It's like a stutter. My knee stutters, but mine will dislocate. But if you're not having any pain or any issues like that, then why go under the knife and try to fix something that doesn't need? Fix it when you need to, absolutely. Yeah. But right now.
That's kind of where I'm at too, because I feel like it goes back to the conversation of like, is my spot going to be gone? I know 100% for sure my spot's not going to be gone. I guess I just don't trust my weight as a professional wrestler. I still feel like the stupid like second year, first year kid that like has no like anything, like no no place in the
I mean, your fear is legitimate, right? Because we all have ADHD, right? Yeah. So if you're not in our faces doing something, whether it's managing or wrestling or doing whatever, then you kind of just fade out. Not necessarily Jay and I, but the normal fan will kind of fade out, and that's not something you want. You don't want your fans to just not be fans anymore. And then, of course, coming back to a huge pop is always really nice. Yeah. But you're like, no, I want to be up, and I want people to not forget about me. So being gone a long time is hard.
And that's just like the conversations I had with Billy over this. I wasn't so much worried about my spot in other places because I can get booked anywhere. I guess I'll be a little bit cocky. I can get booked anywhere if I really put my mind to it. I guess not GCW because I tried that shit a million times. But like, that's neither here nor there. But like, I feel like I could get booked most places on the indies that are like HCW level or around that level. It's not a matter so much of like if I feel like I'm talented or not anymore. It's more so a matter of if I'm available and like consistently booked is the concern. Because like I can be good, like 10, 15 times a year, or I can be like solid for 50, 60, 70 times a year, and that's probably kind of what I'm shooting for. I want the longevity, I say, but at the same time I'm also wrestling on a time bomb in my leg.
Yeah.
Also, like I said, it was 2 years ago. I've figured out, like, this injury happened when I was also very, like, in the middle ground of being a better wrestler, because I used to be really, really bad, just like in the ring and like as far as like structuring matches. And so I feel like that was kind of the turning point in that period, was when I got to like slow down and work a different way and figure out how to like make things flow better. And then once I realized I wasn't like hurt anymore, I was able to just like go 100 miles an hour, because like, I don't know if you guys noticed, I love that lucha shit. I love flipping and jumping around like a little weirdo. So,
well, you're so good at it.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't have my bearings in the ring last night, so a lot of the stuff was like hard to get to, because like I've been training at Drake's every week, and we have a 16-foot ring, which is smaller than Billy's for sure. It's 2 feet shorter on each side, or 1 foot shorter on each side.
Yeah, I guess that would make a huge difference.
It's footwork, because with me right now it's muscle memory. Like I don't miss a beat when I'm over at Drake's, and then all of a sudden when I'm in the HCW ring, like I guess that was my fault for not like super duper practicing before the show, but I was trying to stay like hidden so nobody would see me. And
good job, by the way.
Yeah. And a lot of people in the locker room didn't even notice me, because I had the same kind of like setup I had on right now, but my hood was on, and I don't know why people think that they haven't seen me with my face shaved. My face has been shaved since like February of last year.
Who said they haven't seen you?
So many people came up to me yesterday. I was like, I couldn't recognize you without your beard. I was like, what fucking beard?
What?
I was like, what are we talking about?
I remember when you shaved it.
It was Tino that said that.
Oh, it was Tino. It was Tino. I haven't seen Tino in so long.
I was gonna say Tino hasn't been here in 2 years. Was it 2 years?
Yeah, I was wrestling in Amarillo with him for a while too. Though, like I would say, not to give Tino the rub, I would say right around when I started working Tino in Amarillo was probably when I started getting like pretty good at wrestling. Yeah, and shout out Tino.
Shout out Tino Valentino.
I love that man. I love that man so much. That we've been following him long before we even saw him at HCW, and then his promos just fucking crack me up, and his not so voto locos. And his little tag team. Oh, I was like, whose car are we taking, bro?
Yeah, I'm wrestling his tag team partner Eli next weekend, so that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Be down in Texas? Or?
No, this is gonna be in Tulsa for Wrestling for a Cause, or Broken Arrow technically, but.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still cool though. I was really happy to see him last night, and I had my fangirl out moment, because like I told him good job, go up and whatever, shake his hand like we normally do, and he hugged me.
Yeah.
I got a hug from Tino Valentino. I was like, I didn't get a flower, but I got a hug, and that was like, yeah.
Yeah, I got my picture taken with him. I was with Jackie. I was like, we look like we could be brothers.
Yeah, I know. It's actually really weird. He's like the taller cousin from some weird side of the family. I am very glad to see you back, because you bring something special to HCW, and it's there is something missing when you don't have Logan Knight in the show.
I'm glad you say that. I feel arrogant when I have to say things like that to people, because at the same time I am like grounded and humble, but at the same time I also have some sort of like ego. We all do. I feel like, because like in wrestling we're taught not to have an ego because it'll bite us in our ass, but it's just like you kind of have to. You got to know where you're at in the business. Like you got to be confident in yourself and like what you do, or like you got to be believable. If you don't believe what you're doing or believe in yourself, you're not gonna. The fans aren't going to believe it. You're not going to be presented as believable. And so that was kind of the conversations I was having with Billy, was like, I was scared about not having a spot when I come back. I was scared about having a spot that made sense, because I care way more about my stuff making sense than I do care about like wins and losses, because obviously I lose a lot and it doesn't seem to matter at all.
Yeah, but you want the story to progress the way it needs to progress for your character and for the whole show in general.
Yeah, and I thought, so originally we were thinking that Stormy was going to come back with me in February for War Games, but she is a little more banged up than we thought with...
oh, no.
Not seventh seal, but just like her sciatic issue. She's been wrestling with a sciatic issue for like the last year. So anytime you've seen me do the cannonball with her, I feel like a piece of shit, but she volunteers for it.
That's what Paradox turned last night. I told you. See, I had this theory that all these friendships like Chance and Ray and them are falling apart because only friends ain't there to save them.
Yeah, we had to do a promo last night, and that was a fun bit that I said. I was like, why do my friends keep being pieces of shit? That's why Stormy was my only friend for the fattest minute. But I thought, yeah, conversations like that I had with Billy all the time because I'm gonna be honest, I did singles wrestling while I was still tagging with Stormy, but not to a degree that I was doing it beforehand. Because before tagging with Stormy, I was wrestling 60, 70. 75, I think, was the most I did in 1 year singles matches. Like,
wow.
By myself, I was by myself.
You just balls to the wall.
Yeah, and dude, yeah, no, the traveling I was doing was fucking ridiculous. I think the year before I started tagging with Stormy, I was doing like 50,000 miles. Just
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
bro!
I killed our car. That thing. All right,
Reynolds from now on.
Put 70,000 miles on a car that I got in January of 2024.
Oh wow. Craziness. That's awesome, but damn.
Yeah, and like it's not even a flex anymore. It's just like it's a testament to like how this business works, because it's like you have to be on the road all the fucking time, and I'm not like, you don't have to be, but like
You do.
You have to be.
Well, yeah, if you want to get out there, because you can't just stay in one state, right? You can't be like, I'm going to just wrestle in Oklahoma, or I'm just going to wrestle in Kansas. If you really want to go somewhere and you want to get your name out there, you have to go to all the other places. And you've gone as far as you went to Georgia?
Yes.
I know you did down south.
So I've wrestled Georgia, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Colorado, Nevada because of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Kansas.
Have you done Nebraska?
No, I haven't done Nebraska yet.
Okay.
The only promotion I know about in Nebraska is
the one that Temple does.
The one that Temple does, yeah. And they always seem to be running on shows that I'm already booked at. Yeah.
You've done Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, Texas. God. Yeah. I Texas a bunch.
Yeah, because I think those are the ones that I knew about.
Yeah, so I did go like coast to coast with GCW. I did St. Louis, Louisville, Cleveland.
So you were just kind of doing
wrestle. Yeah, I was just like extra work, or not like extra work for them, because like it's an indie company, so you can't even like pee in extra. It was more like making sure that the event ran smoothly. So like helping hand stuff, and it wasn't even like really. It was security, but it wasn't security.
Like taking down, set up, make sure, stuff behind the scenes. It still needs to be done, but that's one thing that when we went to the GCW show here in Wichita, several of the wrestlers showed up, and they're like, I'm not on the card, but
it's hard. Yeah, I literally went to LA. I went LA to New Jersey trying to do that.
But it's still better for you to be there and show that you're willing to do the grunt work than to not be there.
It is, but at a certain point, like, people just take advantage of that. And I'm not saying that's like what Brett does at GCW. I'm just saying that like indie companies are going to do that. So I feel like if it's not a GCW or a like MLW or some of these like bigger indies,
limited or something,
like, don't do it. Just don't do that. That's the best advice I could give to any like younger wrestler, because like I know Gavin on the last episode said he just wanted to travel, and my best advice to Gavin I've already given to him is like, don't do it just because you need to travel, because that's the mistake me and everybody.
Well, because it ends up costing you more money, and you're not doing anything in the end. You're just there in the background, and people take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, his whole hop in the car and go and see if you can get a spot is not a bad idea.
It's not.
It's just a weird balance that you got to find.
A couple years ago, when that was the case of like doing that, when I was younger in the business, like 2021, 2022, it was like, oh, let's go hop in the car and go to Top of Texas in Amarillo, because that was a company that was running every Friday or every other Friday, but it was like shitty wrestlers. The booker was a racist. You get paid $20. They drew maybe 30, and half of them are family. So it's like one of those things where like the boys were like, let's go get some reps, and I was like, can I enjoy my fucking Friday night maybe?
Yeah, exactly. What you're driving for $20.
You're driving to Amarillo from my house. You're driving 4 hours to go lose in a 6-minute match to somebody that hasn't left Amarillo in 10 years, and their wife, kids, cousins, and their cousins are the front row. It's like you're not getting you're getting a rep, but is the rep like valuable?
Yeah, I mean, is it going to do anything? Because it's not putting your name anymore out there. It's not giving you, like, you're not wrestling a big name. You're not doing really anything. It's actually costing you more money to go to the show than it's... And I understand that because, look, you do this for fun.
Yeah.
But you also do it for money.
Yeah.
I mean, you beat the hell out of you let other people beat the hell out of you for money. So if I'm not traveling all the way to Amarillo, give me $20 if I show up at Amarillo. Yeah, there better be something else in that envelope. I'm just saying.
Prime rib.
So,
hey, you can stop at the Big Texan, spend that whole payday right there.
all $20 on one. No, actually,
yes, the whole box of rolls, sir.
and the fucking butter. All right, no, fuck that shit. If you give me 20, no, you better feed me and hotel me. I'm gonna stop this for just a second.
Did it really?
Yeah, it's all right. It's recording. It's fine. Go ahead.
So, anyways.
So, sorry, brief break, old lady break. I am an old lady, so we need to do that. We are so glad to have you back at the shows because back to what we were saying, even if there's a need for the type of character you played previously, there's a need for a new character, which we always, there's room for many characters, but you have a vibe that you bring to the shows, to the after parties, to just life in general that is missing when y'all aren't there. And Jay and I would sit there and be like, man, I miss Logan. I'm a silly wrestling, so I loved OnlyFriends. I really, really did. But there's just something, even because I remember when you first came out, your shirt is the very first shirt I bought.
Nice.
For all HCW. And you had a yellow one when you were in singles. I think it was yellow. A spotlight shirt. I want to say it was yellow. It might have been orange, but it was right when I first saw you, and I wanted one so bad, and I was nervous. I was telling Jay about this. I didn't want to go up to the tables. I didn't want to talk to the wrestlers because y'all were stars, and I was so nervous. And finally, I got the nerve to go get one. So you had a very, I mean, it's kind of heel, but more just a dick. You were just a dick, kind of almost like a LA Knight thing. Like you're a good guy, but an arrogant, very arrogant good guy. So are we going to see maybe some more of that singles from you for the rest of the year, or do you plan on bringing only friends?
I'd love to if Stormy gets her head right and her body right, but the plan for me right now is singles after War Games, so we will see what Billy decides. I actually have, honest to God, no clue, because Billy came up to me last night after Billy kind of said the same thing you guys did, honestly, but he was gassing me up a lot. He was like, there is a certain zen and mojo that I'm noticing to you now that I didn't notice before, and I feel like you're in a good headspace to do whatever I put you through, so I don't know where to put you. It's like, he was basically telling me he thinks I'm ready for whatever, whenever, like he puts me there. I just have no clue what to do. Yeah. I'm not the type of wrestler that's like, hey, I want to do this, this, and this, give me this, this, and this, book me this, this, and this way. It's like, I like to perform and prove my
versatility,
my versatility and ability, and Billy at this point has used me for 5 years. He should know.
Yeah.
He should know.
Yeah. Right. But it's one of those things where you don't sit there and really think about it. Right. So like when we knew you were taking the break to have little birdie.
Yeah.
And to heal your knee injury and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you don't sit there and think it's like you're going to miss that personality. Like, he's going to take a break. We'll see him. But then the longer it went, it was like, I don't like this without Logan. Where's Logan? And then, of course, Stormy was gone, too. So then it's just, and then as soon as you come back, of course, we got to see Stormy a few times. Yeah. But as soon as you come back, it's like, oh, yeah, that's what it was. That makes sense. And we were so happy. Like, Jay was, Jay, I kind of played Jay a little bit. I'm kind of mean. So I kind of knew. But Jay, I told him, I was like, no, he's going to be down in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And Jay's like, so disappointed. I was like, yeah, no, he's going to be down in Oklahoma. He's like, well, God, that goes all my predictions. And so I'm still like in my head going, yeah. And Jay's like, oh man.
I tried so hard to throw the scent off because once AEW picked me out, I was like, okay, one of two things are going to happen. I'm either going to get a comeback match or I'm going to get seen on TV, or I get to just lay low and be quiet about it. They put me on fucking TV. I was like, okay, well, I wasn't mad about that, obviously, but now I'm like, okay, I got to start playing this a little different because I wasn't going to make a goddamn peep until I came back last night.
Yeah, because we were doing the countdown originally.
And so I wasn't going to make a peep. AEW picked me. I did AEW, and I was like, well, at that point, everyone knows I'm healthy enough to whoop on fucking Hangman on national TV, so I have to kind not take a booking. And so
and might I say I enjoyed that because I'm not a big Hangman fan.
I love Hangman, so the fact that I was able to do that was...
You're not a big Hangman fan?
I'm really not. I don't know what it is about him. You
got that grandma in you.
No,
not liking somebody for no reason.
No, I feel... Okay, so, like, I feel like he represents old school, like, Southern wrestling, and that's like the type of wrestling I really didn't care for.
Yeah, but
what do you
when
mean,
you watch him, he's like indie.
He's really good. Like, he's a really good wrestler. It's just the way, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like the cowboy gimmick.
Your personalities, like very 70s.
Not so much the personality, just like, I don't know. I feel like whenever I see a guy come out like, oh, I'm a cowboy and whatever, I feel like they're that Southern kind of wrestling that I wasn't into. Yeah, I was more of like, I like the flashy stuff. And
oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
By the way, did you get new pads?
Kick pads? No, I've had that gear since June. I was saying, so I wrestle almost only with Stormy for 2 years, and I was primarily a singles wrestler, so the fact that I have singles wrestling gear, it's like I don't use it often.
That's why I looked new, because it's your singles wrestling gear. It's not because I was looking at the
6 or 7 times.
I was looking at it going, maybe I have seen it, but it looks so like new.
Yeah,
it was like,
and I was supposed to have brand new gear yesterday for the show, but my gear maker just isn't on time at the moment. So we will see how that gear comes through because I'm waiting on it. I really want that to be here by January, but that's all right.
We're gonna change up. Like we got some like really cool future things coming.
No, it's just a new colorway on my gear that I so my gear design that I have now. It's the same gear design I've had for the last 2 years. So since I started OnlyFriends, I've had that same tights design, but tweaked it slightly, and I'll just change the colors on it. So the OnlyFriends gear that I have, the gear that I have now is just pink, blue, and yellow of that,
right,
without OnlyFriends on the back.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
The gear I'm getting in is red, white, and blue, not for America or anything. It Pistons. Detroit Pistons. So I did that, and I have a whole merch line coming out surrounding that colorway. So the fact that the fact that I didn't get that, and then the gear maker made the gear originally the wrong color. He made it blue and orange because he thought I was doing another OnlyFriends set.
Oh.
So he fucked that up and sent pictures back to me. And he's from Mexico, so I feel like there's a language barrier a little bit because he can talk to me well for the most part. But when I asked, he sent me back pictures of the corrected gear. And I thought from an angle, one of the things he sent me still kind of looked orange on one part. And I sent the picture back to him, and I was like, this still kind of looks orange. And he sent me a new picture, and he was like, no, it's not orange. Look. And it was like an old picture of back when he messed the gear up of it being blue and orange. So I was like, fuck it. Send it, and we'll see how it turns when you get here. We'll go that way.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but getting new gear is kind of cool.
It is, and
it's like reinventing yourself almost.
Mm-hmm.
Red, white, and blue, though, huh?
Yeah, I have 2 new gears that I'm planning right now. It's just I have to see how this.
You know what's funny is Jay went up to the tables last night, and he's like, "Man, we have almost all these shirts."
Yeah, I don't have any new stuff.
So now that you're getting new shirts, Jay's first thought is, I get a new shirt.
Yeah, I wanted to have new merch and stuff done by the show and everything. It's just like, nah, life.
Yeah, the only shirt he went to go, we got a Morgan LeVay shirt, which we never owned. Of course, I don't
think she sold gear until last night, or shirts till last night.
If she did, we didn't see it.
I don't think she's had merch since before.
Tino finally brought shirts because the first time he came, he didn't bring any. He bought shirts. They're all tiny.
Yeah, they're all.
I'm sorry. You need the bigger shirts for these bigger peoples with the bigger chestulations.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay's like, I should have bought it anywhere and wore it as a belly shirt.
Wear it like he wears it. Take the sleeves off, cut it.
Oh my god. It's all great except for when you want to wear it out in public.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but you're gonna be cold.
Yeah.
Your nips would be showing
until the summertime.
It's true. Okay, but that would help with your farmer's tan when you're out mowing. But then it's gonna be like a half shirt tan on the front and back,
like my feet did when I wore socks out there in the shorts.
3 years to even out that tan, man. Yeah, I think you still got part of. He wore socks when he was out golfing, so you could see like his feet were white up until like he had ankle socks on. So every time he had flip flops, and he gets so dark, so you could just see it look like his glow in the dark feet all the time. And it took like 3 years to even out. It was ridiculous. It was pretty great. So 2026 is going to be a big year for you in the what do you call them? Singles. Yeah. So what are some, I've been asking everybody what are their goals, personal goals, and then goals they want to see for HCW for 2026. So what are some personal goals for you personally first?
Not breaking my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
good goal.
Yeah.
Like second goal.
Not that I have any premonitions or feelings like that's going to happen. Just let's make sure. Let's make sure. I honestly don't know. Like, HCW is in such a good spot right now, and I'm in a place where I've been watching from the outside since September. Like, I watched everybody's podcast. So, like, you guys, I watched all of Bumping Chops. I watched all the shows. I watched everybody's matches, which I usually don't even do, even if I'm on the card. Like, I don't watch anybody's matches when I'm on the card. That's not a disrespect thing. I'm just not. I'm booked to do my match and take care of my partners. I'm thinking about my shit, not yours.
Yeah.
I'll give critiques to anybody or like the Green Kids after the fact if they send me the footage. I can't stand watching. Like, if I'm free though, like after my match, I'll watch it. But like with HCW, I'm on the back end of the card like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
So it's impossible to like go watch and think about everyone else's matches when I have to prepare for mine. But what I will say about HCW is, like, I'm in such a weird place with it right now because not only because of the single stuff, but I wanted so bad to come back with Stormy and do the tag title run again. Like, go back against Seventh Seal because I wanted Seventh Seal at Legacy again.
Right.
But I wanted it without the 6-man shit. I wanted it just...
So it'd be actually somewhat fair, a little, well, not really. Seventh Seal's never going to
be I think we would have gotten to the stipulation of 7 Seal band at ringside. That was my original want from all of this. And things happen, which is fine. I don't know. I have a certain deeper love for tag wrestling than I do singles wrestling, I feel like. And even if I do watch more like singles wrestlers more, I feel like every time I watch a good tag match versus like a good singles match, I'm like, fuck, that tag match is way better. Just because there's so many different bodies and minds and things going on at the same time. It's impossible, like, not impossible, it's just way more impressive to control traffic in an environment like that.
Gotcha. Right. Some of the moves that you can do in a tag team, like your cannonball things, or
I used that as an offensive move last night. You like it?
I was like, oh, it's not Stormy.
My Maverick's got ups.
I would have never.
I almost yanked his big ass up on my back, dude. He did not jump for me.
I said upsies in the middle of it. That's because
I wanted to call for it, but the original move didn't go as planned because my move right there, Colton fucking does it too, is my handspring Inzi.
Oh, yeah.
Michael was so close to me that I couldn't jump and turn my body, so I just turned and was like, see ya.
Yeah, but there's I have a love for tag matches especially when like you and Stormy, and then I'll also give it to Vale and Temple when you've been together for a while and you finally see that cohesion. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa when they're together. Like it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
and it can be almost more magical than singles.
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah, there are so many more instances. Like, I don't know. I feel like in my point with wrestling, I've been watching since I was a baby. But in like retrospect to other wrestling fans, I've been watching since I was a baby. But that was like 2001, 2002. So the other fans that were before that means nothing to them. They've been watching it for twice as long or longer with better matches, in their opinion. So my opinion can be irrelevant. But tag wrestling has always just been my thing. I don't know. I feel more emotion from tag wrestling.
Yeah.
I get that.
The stories just end up.
A lot of my favorite wrestlers were
tag betrayals, tag teams forming, like
that's where all the drama is.
Well, I genuinely I don't know if I was with. I think I was with you whenever. I had no idea that the Usos were back together as a tag team, and I was just checking into. I fucking hate Jey Uso. I'm just gonna.
Really?
I can't stand the Yeet stuff. I can't. I know. I'm very.
He hated Yeet. He hated Yeet so bad when it first started. Was it over a year ago?
Yeah.
He hated it, so he's like, "That's the stupid who's so fucking Yeet," all the time. But now.
Grew on me.
I hate it and I love it. There's like
I don't care for the run back, like 750-minute in. That's like a Natester kind of thing. Like we don't need to be like taking 6 years to get into the ring.
It's funny.
Hurry the shit up.
My relationship with Jey Uso is so weird because like when the Usos together, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, it's the Usos. Yeah, best tag team. Yeah, this is great. Great matches. And then when I watch Jey Uso, I'm like, oh wow, I can't wait to watch 12 super kicks and a yeet party. Let me fuck off for 10 minutes. It's no offense to him. Like he's obviously doing this at a way higher rate than I am. And at the grand stage and everybody. He makes millions of dollars a year off of saying the word yeet. So I'm just a hater at the end of the day. But like it's like God.
I mean, he got them to ban the word yeet.
Yeah.
So
I think it's coming from a place of jealousy. That might be what it is.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like every complaint that that every wrestling mark or snide comment that these internet dweebs make about the Young Bucks, 125% applies to the Usos every fucking time, and it's like the Young Bucks and the Usos are my perfect example to use of like tribalism in wrestling, because you got everybody and their mama loves the Usos. Everybody and their mama also hates the Bucks, and they're the same damn thing.
They are. Although the Young Bucks, I'll give it to them. When they were on that the management run.
Oh, the EVPs, yes, dude.
Oh my God.
Good shit.
So stupid, funny, showing up in the most ridiculous suits.
The promo of them doing the row across the Delaware River.
Oh yeah,
is generational.
Their entrance when they did the Delaware row.
Those two, I'm not a huge Young Bucks fan, but when those two are on, they're on.
Yeah.
When they're in the middle of a good story, it's a whole other thing.
I've never seen a bad Young Bucks match either. Is the thing is like that's the hit rate I'm talking about with people. Is like whenever those guys break up and they have singles matches, which they're never gonna break up their brothers, but like we never thought that was gonna happen with the Usos either, and it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick and Matt have like almost never wrestled singles matches, at least not that I have ever seen, unless it was like Indies or like Ring of Honor back in the day.
I can't
like PWG and stuff.
I was gonna say I don't think I've seen them
Separate.
I don't think so.
So I guess that
I
might be
think
something that they'll tie in before they retire, but like
probably,
like,
I would imagine.
It's one of those things where it's like we don't know if the Bucks separately are good, because that is going to be a different conversation. The way matches get structured and the way matches happen and psychology happens in singles wrestling is going to be far different than how it happens with tag wrestling. And the Young Bucks kind of have that staple on them now that like 10 years ago, the Hardys, the Dudleys.
Yeah, just like that's who I was thinking of.
It's like now you have the Young Bucks who just their presence alone, they, by many, one of myself included, by many they're considered the best tag team of all time.
Yeah.
So they have just that weight, even if it's just a conversation, they have that weight attached to them now. And so that like their stories mean more, their tag matches mean more, and like the moves that they do and stuff just mean more. And when they separate, now you have to find identity once again.
And I that's why I kind of I like Jey Uso. It made sense for the time for them to split, because I feel they are twins, and I felt like being from a Samoan family, especially as predominant as their family is, it was inevitable that they were going to want to see what they were made of individually.
And when the Bucks split up, we're going to get an Uso scenario where like you have Jay, who definitely beat Jimmy out as far as like creating an identity for himself and like this Yeet stuff and like being a main eventer. But on the other end of that spectrum, I think Jimmy is a way better wrestler.
Exactly.
I think his character's better too.
And that's I kind of wanted them to keep not necessarily brother hate, but them as individuals. I mean, bring them back every once in a while for like War Games or Survivor Series or whatever, or when they finally go against their other brother,
Solo
Sikoa. Like I would like to see, because then you get the nostalgia. I was like, oh
yeah,
because they are I love them as a tag team.
Yeah,
but I would love to see Jimmy pushed as much as Jay was, because I love Jimmy. Jimmy's he's huge. He can wrestle really well, and I love his character.
Yeah,
I really do. not taken away, because I like Jay. I do. But Jimmy is the one I'm always kind of gravitate towards, because
he's the funnier one.
He is. Dude's got some, like, when he was doing the no yeet, I was all about it. No yeet. Like, just, I wanted to be exact opposite of, like, he did that when they finally tagged back up together and they were coming out of the stands together. He secretly no yeeted behind his brother, and I was like, that's some shit I would do. I'm like, no yeeting behind Jay. No.
That's kind of okay. So like that conversation's perfect, because that's kind of where I'm at with my just like I guess my wrestling stuff in general, but more specifically at HCW is like I know what my identity is. I know what Logan Knight is. I know what the Spotlight is. I do this everywhere I go besides HCW, but now I have to figure out who that is without Stormy at HCW, because the last 2 years it's just been me and her, and it's like. I know you guys saw my promo for WFC that I cut, where I was talking about the Spotlight that I want to be at WFC. Like I'm having to redefine who I am at every show now, because I have built this identity upon either being a heel independent wrestler, like singles wrestler, or a babyface tag team with Stormy. And when I'm not doing either of those things now, I have to figure out who I am, and that kind of changes my moves. It changes how I handle myself or how I react, and it's been a whirlwind. That's like why when I hit the curtain I was so staunch. I was like, why am I feeling so serious right now? Like, I don't know. It just
You know what though? If you would have come out being silly,
because I hit the curtain with a punch every time I come out.
But I think if you would have come out in your let's party, like you're vibing, good times, Logan, I don't know that it would have made sense because of how you left. Because you left because they damn near killed you in the ring.
Yeah.
And they killed Stormy. So when you come back with a more serious, like, oh, I ain't fucking around, you about to find out, you tried me, that made sense.
It made a lot of sense.
So for your character to kind of build on that makes sense. So I think it came across exactly how you want it to. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still looking forward to seeing the silly.
I plan to get all my seriousness out in War Games.
And then we full on banana mode.
Banana man. No, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, because I have all of this weight of this angle still of like I need to finish this out and make sure that this is delivered to the fans of Wichita the way that it needs to be, because with Salina getting canceled for these few months, it throws a wrench in plans.
Oh, dude!
Because originally that Survivor Series match was supposed to happen in Salina. I wasn't a part of it. I was not the surprise for Salina.
Right.
I was supposed to wrestle Billy last night and open challenge.
Wow.
And it was supposed to be for the
new title.
No, not the new title. It was supposed to be for War Games Advantage, like we did last night.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because we got to start building. It didn't really because War Games is the 28th.
Yeah.
So we didn't get
we lost 2 shows of build.
Yeah.
The Salina show.
Exactly. And that was a big struggle for the first year we had when we were going to Legacy.
Yeah.
That we were having tournaments in one show. We had like eight tournaments in one night for number 1 contendership for spots on.
That's the problem with doing tournaments on the indies is like if you don't have 2 days or you don't run like twice a month,
there's no time to build.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. It's gonna be, but it'll be okay because hopefully Salina figures that out.
It should be by March. It should be fine by March.
I had all the rest of this year planned out, and then I was like, oh man,
yeah,
that throws a wrench in storyline. That was our big thing because we had Ray on, and it was for predictions for what was happening in Salina, and then literally that evening is when we found out about Salina. So it kind of put a wrench in all storylines that we saw coming, and then Billy has to do it, which is good for him to think that quickly on his feet with
pivot on dime,
because if he wouldn't have been able to do that, I mean, it could have gone really, really bad, but luckily he kept, because we still got some of them. We'll get into that in a little bit, but we got some of the stuff that we wanted really badly in Salina here, and then it's not so integrated that it can't still be separated when Salina gets their stuff back together.
Yeah, and that the whole paradox turning thing, that's
paradox right now.
Fucking asshole.
Not happy. He's so like he can't do face for more than 25 minutes, and then he's like, "Fuck it, I'm bored. I'm going back to heel."
I'm bored.
Fucking shit, dude. Somebody need to hang him upside down and check how deep his pockets is. Fuck you, paradox. Just say that now. I'm so pissed. Fucking bullshit. Sorry.
To be fair though, you've kind of not trusted him.
I told you he was a weasel.
You really haven't trusted him anyway.
I told you he was a weasel.
What would Stormy say? Dirty little hamster.
Yeah. I like that Paradox's actions were so shocking that Jose came out and he's like, "What the fuck?" Came out the curtain. I didn't know Jose was coming out for that, and I turned around and Jose's just standing there like.
He's like, "Wait, what did I miss?"
He's in full civilian clothes, just like, what?
I'm really glad I didn't go pee, because if I would have come back out, I was like, I'm at a whole other show. He's a good guy for the first half, and then all of a sudden he turns. I'm like, where's the fucking that dad talk only lasts for 6 to 9 months? What the fucking shit, dude? I'm so fuck you, dude. I'm rooting for a Carly versus Paradox match. Like, Carly, you put your fucking brother through a goddamn table. Now I don't feel bad for all the shit Drake did to him for a year. I don't feel bad at all. Not at all. You deserve all the devilly deeds. Although, he's in singles, so now he's going to do fucking Here Comes the Bat again.
No.
Bastard.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's just, boo.
No, we took the bat away after Aiden got hit with it. No more bat. No more bat.
Probably a good idea.
Insurance liability.
Kane was sitting there threatening to beat kids up in the audience last night. I'll hit your son with a bat again. What the fuck? That's somebody call CPS. This motherfucker's threatening kids.
CCPS, King Carter Protective Services.
So what are some goals? Because you are very integral in not only in the ring for HCW, but also behind the curtains. So what are some goals you want to see for HCW? Because last night's audience, bro, that was a great audience.
Yeah. So what I said out loud was, we're gonna have to get out of Osage soon, and I meant it in the most respectful way possible.
No.
We're not gonna have the capacity by the end of this year, I don't think, to keep running an Osage monthly.
And that's always been the end goal. That has always been the goal, is to grow outside of that place.
Growth for HCW and just like us as individuals is always the ultimate goal. The company is doing fantastic. I mean, there's not much that HCW can do that they aren't already doing right now. Like the partnerships with the amateur sports teams in the area, just because there isn't like a professional team here in Wichita for like NBA.
Not yet, bud.
Yeah, not yet. We'll get there. But
45 years from now.
all the
I'll go back. Did you remember before there was a football team in Kansas?
All the partnerships HCW is getting is great. Like that global auto that sponsorship that we got, baller. So if we can just get good sponsorships like that and continue to do like
we're sponsors.
Event. Yes, you guys too. That's why
we're tiny sponsors.
Yes.
OG sponsors.
Yeah.
Those people pay tickets though, I'm pretty sure, for the section. So they like
for them, though.
Yeah, they were like all over the flyer. That's why I was like that global people. So I guess that's probably a good sponsorship. And
and they agreed for the rest of the year. So yeah, Billy, when we were talking about the new sponsors for 2026, because we're getting the new mat, which I'm so excited to see. I can't wait to see it. He approached us, bargaining, business shit, and he approached us and he said, and they're willing to go. There'll be all of 2026 for both Salina and Wichita. So that's huge for us, because I was thinking about when HCW first came, we had no sponsors.
Yeah.
At all. And look at us now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, HCW is always like on a linear scale. And just because things aren't like jumping out or like big partnerships aren't happening all the time, it's not like saying that growth isn't happening. It's like we're probably getting a few more people in the door every time we run a show. We're getting more people, like more sponsorships every month. We're getting new opportunities to run these cross promotion events with like hockey teams, or like the goth bar that happened back in October with Bruiser and Rim. just stuff like that. Like, it's things that nobody ever like considers when they start a wrestling company. It's like I don't think Billy ever in his fucking brain thought that like, oh, when I start HCW, like this Goth Hooters bar is gonna want to partner with me and like do this show.
Goth Hooters bar. I love how you put that down. That's an interesting take on it.
Yeah, so there's just always things you're not gonna be able to consider. And as far as like me and HCW, like I said, I really was counting on doing tag team stuff, and so now I'm in this weird spot where like Billy before he saw me, because he hasn't seen me since September. I haven't gotten to come back up here and see Billy. Stormy's come down a couple times to come and see the baby, so we've gotten that. But I haven't until last night I had not seen anybody for HCW, and so we talked, and he was like, okay, well, with Stormy not coming back, I'll most likely have you in the Independence title picture. And I was like, okay, that works for me. Float around there, see what I can do. If something like if an angle lands, it lands. I'm not gonna sit here and like beg Billy for like let me have a title match, brother. Let me work King Carter, brother. That's not how that works with me. If the crowd wants me to work King Carter, crowd wants me to work King Carter. But if Booker Man thinks that the story's gonna work out, I'll do that. And so in my head I was telling Billy, I was like, listen man, I can't give you booking ideas, and it's not out of like a disrespect point, because Billy can come up with great stuff. It's just like I don't want to be the crybaby, and I kind of did it to him, because we were talking about how the match last night was going to play out a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't sound, I was being kind of selfish, because while there are 8 other people in that match, with everybody having stories to build upon going forward, because the story here isn't just me versus Seven Seal. It's not just Johnny versus Seven Seal or any of us. Just, it's not individual.
It's a culmination.
It's not individual anymore. So we all have places to go after this, and things that we need to, like, a story that we need to tell after this. And I told Billy, I was like, because full disclosure, I was supposed to come back and just take a fat ass L last night. I kind of bitched about that. I was like, you have me gone for 4 months, rip the titles out of my hands, essentially. I'm gone for 4 months. I come back. You want me to be sole survivor of this team, and then randomly beat all the Seventh Seal and then lose to you. No. I told him, I want to lose for sure, but that just sounds like crazy. And so, like, I think that's the kind of thing that needs, like, collaboration. Is like I don't think Billy's putting it 100% on me to like fantasy book myself, but it's like I don't know how to help a story until I'm put in that scenario. Like, could I? Billy came up to me when I finally got to the venue yesterday with a fantastic idea, and I was like, oh hell yeah, let's do that. Like, I'm like, I can't brainstorm ideas for the bookers. I hate it because it makes me feel like I'm like throwing my weight around, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, like your ego, like it's all.
I want to be selected because I'm the selectable guy. I don't want to be selected because I forced the hand.
Yeah, and that makes sense, because even though you have an ego, like you have to have an ego to wrestle. At the same time, you're not like, well, I'm just going to put myself over all the time, and just because I want to be put over.
And that's
like,
the thing to him.
A story to progress in a more organic way.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what I was trying to get to him when we had that conversation. I was like, I'm not coming at you out of a place of like, why aren't I going over? I don't care. It's just like, in this specific instance, it might matter a lot.
Yeah.
If I immediately come in and take an L. Especially when he's like, oh, I want to build you as a big singles wrestler after War Games. It's like, well, you can't make me fucking lose.
Walk in.
And that's something that, like, everybody always is like, oh, wins and losses don't matter in wrestling. And I'll say that sometimes too. Like, wins and losses, they don't matter as far as your ability to get booked, your ability to be liked by the fans, or any of that. But your credibility as a wrestler and your relationship with the fans will start to dwindle when you start to lose all the time. LA Knight is a fucking huge point of that. He was white hot, to the moon, ready for the backpack, the jetpack to get strapped to his fucking back.
And then they kept making him lose.
And then they made him lose unnecessary matches all the goddamn time.
That he logically should have won.
Yes, and it completely affected not only, like, the fans still love him. Everybody's saying yeah still, but when LA Knight has a match, do you go, oh, LA Knight's probably going to win this? No.
Yeah, my first thought, and that's the part that irritates me the most about him, is like, why are we treating him like he's a jobber? Like, when we first seen him, that was his position as far as what we're considered. But then so he was losing everything, but then all of a sudden he turns, for some reason he's white hot, and he is so over, it's ridiculous. And he's winning, and he got a title and all this kind of stuff, but then all of a sudden we're making him lose the most ridiculous matches to people. And I don't really care for the word jobber, because somebody always has to lose, right? There's always a win, there's always a loss. But what the fudge was, and it's so strange because he's still over.
I think it's just because the Jey Uso thing happened at the same exact time. They both got white hot at
and
the
we
same
can't
exact
have
time.
two at the same time.
You can't have two at the same time, but also Jey is Samoan with family heritage in that company already. They were going to pick him. And even if people thought LA Knight deserved it more, people are like the company's picking Jey Uso, and like LA Knight did great staying on, like all of his moves fantastic. His in-ring work fantastic. Promos
His mic
fantastic.
work,
Gear fantastic. Everything's fantastic about LA Knight. The only thing that isn't fantastic is that we have to see him lose all the time, and it's weird. And I don't know. I'm such a contradictory person because it's like wins and losses don't matter, but they do, and it just
it slows your
context matters.
It slows. It's just like I was thinking about Kit and from the Pretty Deadly.
No, Kit Wilson.
Yeah, Kit Wilson and
what is his name?
Elton Prince.
Elton Prince. So they started building like some serious momentum as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started kind of not necessarily burying him, because they got it to where it was like exciting. Like you were like, they were going to do the Broadway, the musical, wrestling, the musical, Pretty Deadly, the musical. And you got excited to see them, and they were pretty over. Well, then one of them gets injured. And so now look how big Kid is blowing up.
Yeah. And that was purely
how crazy
like
is that?
Luck. It's all luck all the time.
It's great. It's great. I love seeing it. But at the same time, what does that mean for the tag team?
Yeah.
Like when he comes back.
Yeah.
So booking and storylines are so strange, but I appreciate it more when it's organic, more than forced. Because when you force it, kind of like what they did with Jey, when you force it, it's like
that. Yeah, and so that's kind of where I was going with Billy. Is like I know he's not just like running blind. He doesn't have he's not planning things. He's always planning things. It's just like you can't have like a 5-month, 6-month, 7-month plan for every single individual on your roster. You need people to throw ideas your way. That way he can hear what your ideas are to either greenlight something so we can get some stories told, or if he just needs to book some matches for the card. I love getting booked for just a match sometimes if it means we get to go 10-12 or 10-15 and go balls to the wall, have a good match, and get the clappies at the end of the day. But like I also get my rocks off to the like storytelling pop too, and that is like case in point with that last night was like my complaint originally with Billy about this match last night was I'm gonna be lone survivor and then lose, and then we got presented the new finish for me yesterday, which was make sense out of it instead of just like going balls to the wall and then take the L. It's come in, get your licks in, get really pissed. They try and do the same thing they do to you in September. You take it away from them and way fucking lays to get yourself eliminated. And I was like, perfect. That shows that I'm angry still. I'm not losing technically. Like I'm not getting pinned.
But you can still build on that too.
Exactly. And I was like things like that is like, yeah, I'm losing, but am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it gives you that you can play the card of I don't give a fuck how I lose. Whether I'm not here to win or lose. Right now, I'm here to destroy the 7th seal.
Did it bite us in the ass overall? Probably because Paradox. Yeah, but if Paradox wasn't such a little slimy bitch, maybe.
Yeah. Paradox right now.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so mad at Paradox. I don't even want to talk to him. Next time he says hi to me, I'm going to flip him off.
So that's where I'm at with Billy. I'm in limbo of like he noticed that I'm in like a weird, because I'm also training kids at the dojo now. Like I'm an official trainer at UWO dojo. So I'm.
So you just daddy mode?
Yeah. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Dude,
it's so weird.
How old are you?
I'm turning 27 this month.
You're still a baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this weird, just overall like personality trait. This will be my 7th year in June.
So you're a more senior wrestler, so that makes sense. But do you enjoy?
Yes, I and like I've always felt like I should have been helping with the training in the first place, but like I also have, like I told you, I have a very serious case of ego meets like grounded personality. So like whereas where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the shit. 5 minutes later, I'll be like,
am I though?
Remember that one time?
Okay, look, I have that all the time. Like, I went to, I'm going to give you a full disclosure. I'm one of those, like, I'll obsessively think about something. So I had the flu a couple weeks, like last week, and we went to a restaurant, and I ordered a taco burrito.
I heard about this on the
I meant to say taco burger, but for some reason it came out. So for like 3 days in my head, I'm going taco burrito. God, I can't believe I said that's like somebody saying have a good day, and I'm like, and you say something the most awkward answer back. So now I'm obsessively thinking about taco burrito. I cannot believe I said that. I'm going to be like standing in the elevator like in all those commercials. I can't believe I said that. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in this good headspace where I'm like, I'm trying to like help and like nurture as much as I can. Not like nurture in a weird way, but like,
okay, so
I want to make sure that everybody's getting the best out of themselves. If I'm able to help someone get the best out of themselves that day, I want to be able to like help. And I think that's not only a testament to like the dad stuff, but like right before the dad stuff, I became a manager at my job. And so like I gained responsibility for my, like I'm responsible for everyone at my job, and I go home and now I'm responsible for everyone at home. And now when I go to training, I'm responsible for all the kids at training. It's like, it kind of put me in this weird Zen headspace where it's like, I should be stressed out. And I like, don't get me wrong, I do feel stressed and I do feel like all these like negative emotions sometimes, but for the most part, I'm like really Zen'd out. I got the, like, her dad is a Shaolin monk. I wish I could study under him he's got the patience of
a saint.
It is like he doesn't even facially react when dumb things are said to him or brought to him or happen. He's just like, but he's also not like, he's not like crazy. It's just like, I don't know, like it's the level of patience that I strive to have. And like, so yeah. I'm in a Zen headspace where it's like, it's not like go with the flow, but it's like, I think if you present me with anything right now, I'll be able to tackle it, and I'm going to give it my best effort, even if I think there is a doubt. And so when Billy was like, "Oh, I'll just throw you in the Independence title picture," it's like, okay, man, like let's do that. There's some great fucking wrestlers in the Independence title picture right now. I mean, obviously Kane. I've never wrestled Kane. That would be a fantastic match. And that's the kind of thing that hurt my feelings sitting out was when Kevin Kelly and Bob Evans came, because I know Bob, and I know what Kevin Kelly's done for the careers of my friends like Walker Stewart. Walker got his job at New Japan just based off of Kevin Kelly, like, knowing him and like seeing him perform and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a big opportunity.
And so watching the HCW show and hearing Kevin Kelly on commentary talk about Chance and Kane, or that wasn't even that show, but talking about Kane and Chance and just like all the other wrestlers, like, oh, we got a fantastic batch of talent here at HCW, and like this is some of the best talent in the Midwest, and here I am at home, and you don't even fucking know I exist.
Yeah, see, I would have probably cried. Yeah,
it hurt. Yeah, I wasn't jealous of them. I was happy for them. It's just like, go figure, as soon as I leave, the very first month is like a good scouting opportunity. Yeah. And everyone on that card had a fantastic match, and I couldn't help but sit there and think about how if Kevin Kelly, someone of that nature in his pull in the business, could have saw how good me and Stormy are for an intergender tag team, that could have maybe opened a few doors for us. And
even then to get some feedback from him for like some, you know, because he was giving feedback to all of
and I know he wasn't there for the purpose of giving anybody jobs or anything like that, but no one ever is. Like none of these guys, like Bob Evans isn't there to make sure that you get a job after a seminar, but you do like build that relationship, and every time that these people see you improve, your name's going to be in their mouth. They're going to bring you up, and that's kind of the thing that like happens in this business is like, oh, I just had this spot open up, but I don't know like who could fill it. And then you just like, that guy happens to be in the same room as the guy that said that. Like let's say Kevin Kelly's that guy. He'd be like, oh, I know this guy. That's perfect. I just saw him in Wichita last weekend. You could call him. Here's his contact info.
Yeah, keep the Rolodex going.
It's just a constant Rolodex.
You know, but you've gone through some like major life changes this year because you had the beautiful.
I couldn't beat myself up.
But Jade went through the same thing, right? So when he was training. When he went to training, his little girl Amira was 2?
No, she was 3. I think she was 3.
So, but he had to make a choice, right? So when he's at training, they're like, can you leave her? Can you go and do this? That he always wanted to be a wrestler long before Amira came along, and that's one thing where he had to look and go, yeah, I can't be on the road. I can't leave her behind. So I understand you've got a really big internal struggle going on, because you're like, I've got this beautiful little birdie sitting at home making faces like me. She looked just like Daddy, and she's just the most fun thing ever. But I also really, really want to do this. So you're in this. I got to find balance. I got my wife and my kid, or I've got my career and my shoot job too. So that's stress in general.
You can look at it as like a scale, or the way I like to look at it is like there's this old, like, she knows I talk about it all the time. There's this old like Japanese like lifestyle structure like graph thing that I used to see in high school, and it reminds me of this every time. But there's like 3 circles that intersect, and it's like home life, work life, and personal life. And it's like true balance as a human being is finding the perfect balance between those things, and that's kind of the stage where I'm at, where like I'm always going to be learning in wrestling. I'm always going to be training in wrestling, and I'm always going to be doing that as an individual. Like I'm going to be learning as an individual every day, and like growing as an individual every day. But also, I have to now figure out how to juggle that responsibility in a way that's not going to like affect my mental health, because I do have a lot of diagnosed mental issues that I don't take medicines for, and so I kind of just have to raw dog life and think of like ways to not freak out all the time, because I can't be that symbol, you know what I mean? I feel a pressure to be a certain sort of symbol, but not a symbol that isn't true to who I am. It's like the spotlight gimmick when I was a heel was very much arrogant and about being in the spotlight, but it's since I've become a face, I always say it's changed. It's corny. It's not. Yes, I love being the center of attention still. Yes, that's why I do the wrestling moves that I do. I like flashy wrestling, and it makes sense. And so the spotlight thing's kind of turned more into like a beacon of hope gimmick, because so many people rely on me now as like a symbol for a specific community or this region of the country for wrestling, or like the social issues I like try and fight against. Is like now I have the weight of having to represent myself in the public eye the same way I do at home and in the gym. And so like I can't get away with identity separation anymore. Logan Knight is who Logan Knight is. Like when I wrestle, yeah, I'm playing a character, but it's also me at the same time. Like my name is Logan Knight. Government.
It's on the ID, baby.
Yeah, and it's like people always tell you that like you should make a wrestling character that's you turned to 10, and I'm always turned up to 10. I'm like, I'm a passionate individual, and so the more I come out of my shell and the more I learn about myself every day, the more that my character is going to grow, the more that I'm going to grow, and the more that like I feel like the people around me are going to grow, because the more I get to figure out about myself, the more I get to shape other people. And the advice that I've been trying to give myself for fucking years as a wrestler, the advice that I wish that Drake could have gave me, the advice I wish that like all of my trainers could have gave me, it's like I get to do that now. I get to have a more hands-on approach. I get to be the guy that I needed, because like while Drake was there for me all through my training and coming up in wrestling, I don't think I got the words I wanted out of Drake until about 2 months ago about being proud about me. And I don't want to do that to my kids. I don't want to wait 6 years or 7 years or have them be on the same level as I am to be like, hey, you're fucking killing it.
I think it's an old school mentality, right? Especially with males.
And my not saying he's like that anymore, because now every week with the trainees, he's like, that's our fucking guy, that's Logan. Yeah,
but no, my dad's the same way, right?
Yeah.
I'm one of 7 kids. I never heard that man for years say anything nice to me. Now, he claims he said nice things behind my back, but it's one of those things where you keep plugging along, and not necessarily that we want our egos petted or tell me how wonderful I am.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, we need to know that we're going the right
I need
direction.
To be doing good. Yeah.
Tell me I'm headed in the right way.
It's review. It's just pure review.
Give me something that I need to change.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to keep on this path, and I want to be on the right path. Mm-hmm. So I can understand needing at least a little validation.
Yeah.
And it means so much when you get a little, like when you said that you actually caught up on our show, I'm not even going to lie, I teared up a little bit.
I watched all that stuff. I did.
But it's validated for me because we put a lot of work into this, right? And when we did the breakdowns for a year before we started this, and then, and all the time we put into wrestling, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the respect you guys give us is the respect I'm going to give you, and you guys go above and beyond for us.
We don't ask for that, so it's so nice to get just a little bit, and we very much appreciate it. And I am so proud that you finally got from your trainer.
Yeah, and it's not like Drake has never said like good match, kid, or like good job, or like I'm proud of you. It's just like it's starting to get more cemented. It's not so much like, here's my dipshit kid Logan. It's here's one of my trainers. Here's one of my trainers here at the dojo.
That means a lot for him to put that much power in your hands.
Yeah, and I got to overhear him talking to a new kid that we had on Thursday, talking about, like, because the kid was worried about, like, because he's anxious. He's just an anxious individual, and he's worried about, like, people talking shit about him. And, like, he had to use me as an example because I'm the most talk shittable person on planet Earth, apparently.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, Oklahoma hates my ass, dude. Drake told this kid, Drake told this kid, my guy right over here was just on AEW TV 3 weeks ago, and I still hear motherfuckers asking why him. You're always going to have people asking why him, no matter like if you're successful, unsuccessful, mean, nice, good, bad, black, white, doesn't fucking matter. Everyone's going to hate you or say you don't deserve something for whatever reason. And so it warms my heart that, you know, behind the scenes, I do have Drake to, you know, take account of that sort of thing. Like he knows that I'm out here doing the hardest work that I can possibly do, and hearing him recognize that slowly week by week, it's like a pat on the back. I don't have daddy issues, but like,
I have daddy issues.
I do and I don't have daddy.
I do.
I do and I don't have daddy issues. But the problem with Drake is like he's so close to my age is that like he's been in the business for fucking ever, but he's also so close to my age that it's like a big brother thing.
Yeah.
And so like I think he struggled with that for a little bit too, because he also lost his big brother. I didn't lose a big brother, but I never had one. I was the big brother, and so he lost his big brother when he was like 15 or 16 in wrestling, and so
that's awful.
I think he probably just doesn't like the "I'm not your daddy" kid. Like he very much is that kind of person, but he is nurturing at the same time, and he's learning. He's learning, especially with his kids. He just had kids, so he's also learning the same thing that I'm learning.
Exactly.
I think his kids the affection he's giving his kids and the things that he's learning with his kids unlocked his brain and made him look at me and the trainees in a different way.
Men are that way, period. Women are natural nurturers. Like, we're just born that way.
Yeah.
But men, the older you get, because trust me, I knew this mofo in high school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same.
Not the same person at all.
I was a dick. I was
not at all.
I'm alpha.
But,
I swear to God, that's how it was.
Yeah.
I had a daughter.
But like that, you guys get, the older you get, especially when you get to like your mid 30s. Like, I can honestly say, Jay and I, we've been together, it'll be 9 years in March, right? Yeah. I mean, in the last 5 years, he's not even the same person he was when we first got together, because your maturity changes. So then you start thinking of things differently. Like you will embrace things. Like we were just before you guys showed up, we were talking about if we ever have grandkids, because our kids are older. They're closer actually to you guys' age. Yeah, we're old. Anyway, so we were talking about having grandkids and how spoiling them and all this kind of stuff. And I was teasing him because if he ever has a granddaughter, he's going to gang up with his granddaughter against me. And it's going to be like, I'll be like, you clean up your toys and then grandma will give you a cookie. And grandpa's going to go in and go, no, I'll clean it up. Here's the cookie. Tell her to go sit down. Like, men change. So, it is an amazing thing to see maturity in a man, and especially like with Drake, when you have kids, your whole mindset changes. Like even in about 2 years, when Miss Birdie like gets a little bit older, you're gonna be a completely different person. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're not even gonna realize it happened until you look back and go, how did that happen? When did I find time to play with little people in princess houses? And I think that's the best time. Rather than wrestling, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this stuff has definitely just like afforded me the chance to just like really find myself more. And like it's weird because you get through these periods where you don't change as a person for maybe a few years or even a few months or a few weeks, and you feel like something's wrong, or maybe that's just who you're meant to be and who you are. And then now I'm in a period where like every day I'm like, I didn't know I had this in me, or I didn't know that I could get myself through this, or I didn't know that I could fix things in these ways, or, you know, not feel like a chicken with his head cut off every day. Because the way she likes to describe me waking up in the morning is I wake up like I am in Vietnam, and it's because I like it's bad. I don't wake up normal. Like if my alarm goes off, I'm like, like waking me out of like done fire over. Like, it's bad.
Do not look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Don't.
And so,
PTSD.
I think that's where all of my panic and stress goes, is immediately when I wake up, I just panic immediately, and then it's done for the rest of the day. It's like,
fair. The only time I do that is when your fucking phone goes off, because we work 24-hour shifts, and his old phone, he had an iPhone, so he had like it was like the worst alarm you could possibly. Yeah. So 24-hour shifts, like 3 o'clock in the morning, he get a call, and I'm like, dude,
Absolutely not.
we're at war. We gotta go. Well, the other day I'm laying there because I'm trying to recover from a cold, and he forgot to shut his phone off, and it just rings like
for the.
Oh, okay. So it just rings, and I damn near killed him.
Yeah, she like flings over, and her arm comes over, and I mean, like her elbow.
Light flashes before his eyes. Yeah. So if there's noise, if you like, normally when I wake up, I'm just like, oh Jesus, because I am not a morning person. But the startle awake thing,
I just get startled awake every morning, and like then I'm also just the fucking absolute worst person for the next like hour. Like, I'm just not a morning person, I guess. Like I feel fine in the morning physically. I'm a demon though, as far as like treating other people the way they should be treated. I feel like there needs to be a 1 hour minimum, and then you get the real Logan. And I'm not even saying that like let me get my morning coffee. I'm just saying that as like I think I might actually be a demon possessed when I wake. Like someone else is controlling these. Like,
I get up an hour before him just so I can sit and just be in the like. Shh.
I tried that.
I do. I get my coffee and I sit for like an hour. Just
3 months old. We tried really hard.
I tried. So she's cool because like she will sleep until noon most days if there's not anything going on. But if I decide that I want to start my day early and like get some things done in the morning or like be by myself for a couple hours, I'll be like, oh man, I'll wake up at I won't even tell her this. I'll be like, I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I have a little bit of time for myself, and then like I'll wake up at 8 a.m. I'll go to the bathroom. And then, like, 20 minutes later, here she comes with the baby. Oh, my fuck. And like, I've told her so many times, like, I'm sorry for reacting that way. I don't want you to feel like I hate you. But at the same time, it's like, it feels like a targeted terrorist attack.
Kids are terrorists. You just wait. I am so excited for you get all the terrorists.
Wait till you be sleeping and she comes in and just stares at you.
Okay, look.
Wake up and they're right in your face.
I used to do that.
Okay, I had a son who was a sleepwalker.
Oh, no.
But he was like the same height as the bed I had at the time.
No.
So he would walk in there, and I was married at the time to his dad, and he walked in there and he was just standing there, dead silent, just standing there staring at him right next to the bed, just like this. And all I heard was, Jesus Christ! What do you need, son? Daddy. And my kids did that. Like, they do that shit. They're there to torture you. Yeah. And then when they're done and grown, then you're like, you remember that time you scared me so much I peed my pants in the middle of the night? Oh, the good times. Good times. It don't happen anymore. Yeah, because I have 3. He has 1. So 4 between us, and being a parent is the best. Like, besides anything else, it's the greatest thing in the whole world. So I look forward to all the things, all the times that mom's gonna come in the kitchen and go, "Why are all the eggs and flour on the floor?" I said I would make a cake later. We don't need to do it right now.
Like, we're gonna start cooking. Our first cake is this week because my little brother has a girlfriend that has a birthday right after mine.
Oh.
So we're baking a joint birthday cake, and because I love her. But we're going to start baking with Birdie. Baking with Birdie is now going to be a YouTube series. Not really, but like totally really.
I cannot wait.
The marketing for a business is really, really important. So Facebook is our main thing, and we've been making Facebook Reels, and we're trying to market the business more.
That's genius. I would watch Baking with Birdie. I ain't even tell you.
Cute baby.
She ain't going. You can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong.
You cannot. Like, I'm gonna use my kid. That is such an egotistic thing to do. I need some more money. So, kid, get in front of the camera. You're pretty. Let's go.
Make laws against it.
No.
Children anymore.
No bullshit. But still.
As long as it ain't abused, it should be okay though.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't like super like that one.
That one lady.
Oh my God. There's so many of them though.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna take a quick break real quick before we actually get into the show.
Yeah.
And we'll break this down and give you a chance to talk some mad shit. How about that?
Mad shit.
We love some mad shit. And we back. All right, so let's get into the show last night, which was Saturday Night Devastation at Osage, with Jeff Mitchell and Dick Richards on commentary.
I told them they killed that. What a good duo.
The only thing I could say about it was that the sound was kind of funky last night.
It was.
I'm not sure. They haven't had an issue like that in a long time. So you couldn't hear Mr. Richardson.
He was mumbling like me.
Yeah, you gotta lean in, talk to the damn mic. But they were having mic issues all night for some reason. And I mean, that's gonna happen. It's the first time back. They're like, we gotta grease the wheels and get everything, blow the dust out. So, you didn't even...
What? I didn't what? That's the first thing that happened was Ivy.
Oh,
Ivy came out.
Yeah, Ivy. Which, you know what? Ivy Wright did so good when she came out to kind of like as the hype man. Mm-hmm. She did so good.
Yeah,
I like it. She's a high energy anyway, but she did so good to get the audience engaged and before. I was like, that's kind of cool. They should do that more often.
Yeah, she is doing stuff like that before the show and supposed to be at intermission, and then she's doing the kind of like NWA style like interviews and stuff like after the match.
I've seen the interviews, but having her come out that was a good choice because she's very much she's a hype person anyway. If I had to do that, y'all be depressed before the show would start. It'd be like I'd come up like, "Are you ready for this shit? Come on, let's go.
Give me an H.
Hurry up." So
yeah, she came out. She was gonna get some answers from Chance, so we thought.
Yeah,
I mean, he kind of blamed us, like we said.
Chance, I guess, agreed, according to Billy, to give some answers to his like fucking turn on his best friend / maid of honor, groomsman, best man, answers for his dastardly deeds, but he didn't give a shit.
No, he didn't give a shit at all.
Have you noticed now that Chance is a heel, he's dressing like he's in winter? What is with that?
He's a cold-hearted bitch. He's a cold-hearted.
Yeah, but
look into his eyes.
For the longest time, he was doing the like Hawaiian gimmick, and now that he's like evil bad guy, he's like Mr. Winter. It's like, what the fuck is that?
I thought he was wearing Bane's coat.
You know that now every time I see him, I'm gonna hear that song from the Batman. It's from the Mr. Winter song that they do on the Mr. Freeze Batman.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. That's going to be his theme song from now on in my head for the rest of the year. But Chance didn't have any fucking thing to say. He's like, especially to us.
He put the blame kind of on the fans for some reason.
Well, and he said especially us. He pointed especially us. We put him on a pedestal and didn't support him anytime. I was like, wait, when did you fucking lose that we didn't support you, bitch?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Get that. I didn't.
I think he's casting blame on for no reason.
Yeah.
What's your take on this whole Chance Kerrigan? You have no take? Since you've been out?
No, I do have a take. Chance just like took his ball and went home. Little fucking crybaby. I know. I thought about that because I mean Billy was like, I guess this ties back into my stuff. He's like, I put you in the independent title picture. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling you in the main event picture too. I was like, get me the fuck away from Chance, dude. That guy is crazy right now. I do not want any part of Chance and Ray.
Imagine him as a kid, like his mom. He's one of those kids like threw the biggest hissy fit if a mom ever said no once.
Yeah, I don't know if I want any part of Chance and Ray in that title's like weird love triangle.
Yeah, please. I don't think you should be any part of that. Like, it's bad enough you got to go with the 7 seal, dude. We want to keep you whole. We want to see you. Definitely, because he's just throwing. It doesn't make any sense why he's turned on his best friend. Because Ray's always had his back. Anytime Chance needed him, you've had his back. Only Friends has had his back. Who didn't? We had his back when he was getting his face pummeled. We had his wife's back, and all of a sudden it's our fault because we put him on a pedestal and he couldn't live up. It's just he couldn't live up to the standards. So then it's his fault.
Couldn't live up to the standard.
Yeah, he's trying to gaslight us. We're familiar with that.
The tag, they didn't live up to the standard.
Yeah, he's gaslighting all of us. So
like, yeah, and then Arthur A. Royal and Shane Davis came out and he kind of kicked Arthur in the balls.
Of all the people to send out, though.
Yeah.
To get dressed and get kicked on the balls.
Why would you? I know. Why would you send those two? Like, for real, though.
They came out as young kids who looked up to him, basically.
I said that in the back. I was like, oh no, Chance's new gimmick is the Greenhorn Punisher. Like, it's insane.
That is not like you just graduated. Congratulations! I'm gonna low blow you.
It's like, oh, you just got out of the Bears.
Like normal low blow, like he kicked them in the balls.
Oh, so it wasn't even a gooch punch.
You know,
The Dick Richards.
Wait, that's what it's been known as for now on. Oh, those poor kids. Like, but then Ray comes out.
No, that's Billy came out and said that he's
like,
tired of his
whoa.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Made a match right then and there. Chance versus Kargar. We got our Chance versus Kargar match that we wanted to see.
Okay, so Kargar got a huge pop.
Yeah.
Kargar, to be fair, he always gets a huge pop. But we saw things out of Kargar that we haven't seen.
Yeah,
He has taken it to a whole other level. Like he took this time off and he's like, yeah, I'm bringing the beast. And he got the crowd chanting scavenger, which is nice because Kargar put out a promo. Like that fucking dude's promo was the shit. I was so fucking proud. It's like I was crying like a mom. I'm like, oh my god, look at him. Caveman's growing up. Oh, it's great.
And he added some new moves. That gut wrench power bomb was pretty.
Oh
good.
yeah, we popped in the back.
Yeah,
we didn't know that was coming.
That was really good.
Yeah, but I mean, he looked stronger. He looked better. It would have been it. And yes, Chance got the win. But that was a good showing for Kargar.
Yeah.
And he did a really good job. And that was a great opener for the show because it got us really, really excited. Of course, anytime you put Kargar out there, it's going to be a good time. But as far as believable for him to build for the first year, that was a great way for him. Absolutely.
So, yeah, he did lose. And then Kane.
But he didn't, after he lost, Chance to kept beating him up.
Yeah, can't beat him up, and that's when Ray came.
And then Ray comes out,
chased him out of the building. I thought they were going to slip a couple times the way they were running.
Dude, they slipped on the mat in front of us, and then they ran out the building. And then somebody said that Chance got in his car and drove away, which we know isn't true. But it's one of those like, how funny is that? You see Ray running down the street in the snow. Get back here, you bastard! Slick ass motherfucker. Like I wonder if who would win in a street like a straight leg race.
Well,
Ray's got long legs.
Yeah, Ray was quick too. I mean, he almost got him a couple times.
I mean, that quick turn
would have got him.
He rehabbed that leg. I'm not going to go in a race against him anytime soon.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, he can change direction real fucking quick. Yeah. I'm like, no, you win, yay, you win. So then that leads us to what? The first match? Let's get into the first match. Well, the first non-VIP match, okay? Of course, let's see. No. Yeah, Ray came out. Billy says he didn't explain. So the very first match is T2G versus Austin Riddick with Jeremy reffing, which we are glad to see the ref Jeremy back.
And it was for the Out of Luck title.
For the Out of Luck. Yes, for the Out of Luck title. But T2G called for this match. And I have the opinion in the predictions, I said I don't know that was a smart move for T2G, and I feel like I was correct in that. Not that Tommy couldn't handle Austin, but for your very first, you just got the title for your very first events. Why would you automatically? And I got it. Like he said, he couldn't move on until he put that whole ACFC book behind him. But, well, then it turned out the way it did, and look at shit now.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard, they announced Austin Riddick as the dirty work.
I did not.
On commentary?
No. Bobby did.
There you go.
Sorry.
Your thumbs upping. I don't know what thumbs up means.
Billy. I was like, it's not
the other guy with the B.
The other B.
The other B.
Yeah, he came out and announced him as the dirty work Austin Riddick.
The dirty work.
That's
he looks like one of the village people now. With his mustache and all the leather and the headband. Yeah, let's go straight. YMCA.
Yeah.
That was a great match, my personal opinion.
I feel like Austin should have left him outside to get the count out, though.
You feel like Tommy should have left Austin out?
Yeah, Tommy should have left Austin out to
Yeah.
get the count out, because
Doing the win and fair bullshit, it bit him in the ass, and he ended up losing because fucking Austin pulled it out, and now he's our out of luck champion, which means he said he's going for all the titles.
I wouldn't say it's even about winning clean. It was, you still win. He had the title. It wasn't going to change hands, even if.
Yeah, but Tommy, if he was going to go for Austin, he should have known better than to even give him a damn chance. And unfortunately, he gave him a chance, and then Reddick is going to use it against him because that's how he does.
Gave him another low blow, another kick to the balls. It's 2 kicks in the balls in a row.
How'd you feel about that match?
There's a lot of balls getting shuffled around.
I know, right?
I'm not trying to be a part of none of that.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, Austin and Tommy, I mean, we didn't beat them that bad for them to be at each other's throats like this. I don't get it. Austin, I think, is jealous of his hair.
You know what? Fair.
I think this is coming from a deeper, more...
Coming from the guy who won Best Hair in HCW.
I think I'm next if Austin ever clears this Tommy chapter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, you are the one that took the titles away from him. Shh. That's not good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a different Logan Knight.
That was the other.
That was the old Logan.
Yeah, that was old.
A whole new Logan now. Character change.
You know what though?
I'm gonna start booking me in matches for the first hour that I wake up in my day. I'd be an absolute demon.
Oh, that's all. That's
We're
a
getting
whole.
work done.
That's a different. That's worse than Diablo Blanco.
Yeah.
That's the demon. It's kind of like the demon Finn Balor. It's the demon Logan Knight. I don't even know what that looks like, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to see it.
I've never actually been to into I love that when other people do it, but for myself, it seems so it seems so goofy. Like even if I was to completely rebrand, you know how with the Wyatt Six they got old Dexter Loomis.
Yeah.
In that, he cracks me up so bad.
Right?
Like his old serial, or not yeah, it is Dexter Loomis. Yeah, his old serial killer gimmick that he has, where he's just
when he's standing there staring at people.
I can't help but think of that, or when he was in The Way and married to Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
I can't. Every time I see him, I just think about that goofy guy.
Just
I'm like,
standing
I can't
and
do it.
staring for no reason whatsoever. Like when he helped Indy climb up the ladder, she had a ladder match, and he was helping her because she's scared of heights. She's actually genuinely scared of heights.
Or Nikki Cross. I was watching her when she was with Sanity on NXT, but now she did the superhero gimmick, the Hurricane.
The almost superhero.
Yeah, so now every time I see Abby the Witch, I'm just like, you were a superhero 6 months ago.
I feel the same way about Bo Dallas there, though, with the Bo
with the Uncle Howdy thing. It's what a steep transition, but they're doing it just fine. It's just envisioning myself doing something like that. I'm like, oh.
They come out as a wizard. The staff. We're not going on a journey. You shall not pass. You'd have to grow the beard back out though, bro. Yeah.
He said nope.
I don't know. You got a real good baby face. You might want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
How's your crab walk backwards? I mean, you'd almost have to turn yourself inside out.
I can do it.
Can you really?
Crab walk?
Backwards? Upside down like Bray Wyatt used to do?
Yeah.
That's insane. No, my body don't move that way. It does not. What that's called is surgery.
Body's probably not supposed to move that way.
But you can. Talent. So yeah, Austin pulls that out, and so now Austin Reddick, unfortunately, how's the out of luck champion? And the first thing he said, he's going for
the Heartland Championship.
The Heartland Championship.
He's cashing in right then and there. So.
Yeah, he cashed in. So what?
Ray's gonna smoke his ass.
You really think so?
I love Austin. Austin helped me put together a lot of better tag team matches because of us working with him. But I think as an independent wrestler going against Ray Leone, the Balder man wins.
The one with the most polished head. There you go.
First one to get a flight to Turkey loses.
Oh!
New stipulation.
New stipulation. That's terrible.
Gonna blind him with the shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ray's stuff is so polished up. Yeah, I think that match, I'll give Austin a little more credit. That's gonna be a really good match, but at the same time, I do not think that Austin's gonna do this fairly, as we saw at the end of the night last night.
Austin don't do shit.
Austin and Chance being like weird butt buddies now is like,
it is strange.
Also, what was with the Austin being like, no, this is mine, that's yours. He just like gave possession of Ray to Chance. Like we can't do that anymore. By the way,
that's racist.
Yeah, I was like, we can't do that anymore.
White bald dude saying you could own another not white bald dude.
Yeah,
the fuck.
We stopped that a while ago, guys.
It's like EC dub, EC dub. The fuck are we doing? Like, and it's crazy. It's like he's more interested in the title, does that mean that Chance isn't interested in the title necessarily? Is he Chance just he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to destroy everybody?
It's just another opportunity for him to lose. So I feel like that might be where he's going with that, because as long as he doesn't have a title, he's not going to be forced into a situation of losing.
Yeah, but
because like now the way I see it now, if I'm wrestling as a heel, and now I don't have a title, why am I ever going to get pinned ever again? If you're about to beat me, I'm kicking you in the dick. Every single time.
Yeah, especially
because Chance can go on a 4-month, 5-month, 6-month streak right now and lose every single match. But did he get pinned ever or submit once? No. He could go on something like that.
That's true. And that would make sense for even his title run, because he only got pinned once in a non-title match.
I feel like if Chance somehow does get his hands on the title, he is going to do the opposite of what he did with the Independence title, and we won't see that thing defended for months.
Yeah, just walk off with it and like leave it on the shelf. Oh, dude, you know how pissed off some people would be?
Especially for an indie company that runs twice a month, yes.
Yeah, like we'd forget the title existed.
That's one of those things where you have to play it right. You have to see how much heat you can get out of it, maximize it, and don't do it for longer than you need to. With Roman Reigns, I was sick of it by year 3.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Because you saw the pay-per-views.
You're like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then year 3, you're like,
come on now.
Now you're having to hire top stars from other companies just because you have destroyed the credibility of your roster.
Well, and we're redoing the same shit. It's always Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns at every. I mean, you're going to see that at every every pay-per-view. That's
Brock
your
Lesnar
main
has been
event.
the special return or special match every year of my life for the last decade. It's
I'm so over Brock Lesnar, and I love.
I'm surprised he's even still getting a job. Like his accusations are still like live with the whole.
I don't know how.
Stuff.
I don't know. I have no explanation that they brought him back. I have no idea how that worked out.
Yeah, and they fired other people for less. Like they fired Zachary Wentz for like way less, and now
someone a tweet. AEW fired somebody. Yeah, and I'm like, but we're bringing Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, it's insane.
And putting him on main events.
The double standards are insane. I mean, I get it's Brock Lesnar, but like you can't give Brock that treatment.
He's not even that good. He does 3 moves.
Yeah.
He does it like that he's gonna finish it with an F5.
That's my problem with the beefy meat man matches. Sometimes it's like I love that kind of stuff, but like we cannot have 6 matches of Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Like you cannot have 6 matches of guys like that.
How bored are you gonna be?
Yes.
How bored are you gonna be?
Did you notice that? Like in the Rumble, you had Brock Lesnar, Powerhouse Hobbs, Oba Femi, and like 3 other dudes that were in the 300 or more super heavyweight category, and it's like.
We haven't watched the Rumble yet.
I won't spoil anything. They were just all in the ring at the same time.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
like
I saw a
picture of Brock and Oba facing off in the.
It's the same like when they had Omos, right? When they had Omos, and then they had like all the big people in there, and they used the very first thing they did was take 12 of them and throw Omos out.
Yeah, and then also don't get me started on the atrocious booking of Braun Strowman for years. Like he should have had the run that like I hate Braun. But as a big man, he was so agile and versatile with his moveset that he should have got the run that like Big Show was getting back in the day. Like, Big Show didn't. I love Big Show. He didn't do shit at all in his career. He like by the time 2007 hit, he's like, I should probably start not doing the choke slam anymore. And then he just starts punching people in the face for the rest of his career. Like his finisher was just a 1 punch. Yeah. That's it. All he had to do was punch someone once. That's it. That's his match. It ruined.
There are several wrestlers. For me. Yeah, there's several wrestlers that Jay is over them because they're used for that kind of shit. Come in and
it used to happen with me with Seth Rollins too. I used to be a humongous Seth Rollins fan. Like back in 2018, 2019, Seth Rollins was probably my favorite wrestler at the time. And then I would say the match he had with The Fiend is what made me stop liking him, surprisingly enough, because I like both of them independently. And so that was when he started hitting the curb stomp 6 times a match. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
They take the power out of that's my big problem is we have these big, huge, like these are the final moves, right? Like the big, huge moves, and they've taken the power out of them. The Blue Thunder Bomb. Now, how many Sammy has to hit that thing 12 times before you can even get part of a pin down?
That's the kind of thing like that. I will say, like, not every finisher needs to never be kicked out of or anything like that. Like, it's just like.
But everybody's finisher is being kicked out of now.
Yeah, well, that kind of brings up the whole like internet being blown up over this last week of El Clone. He was getting a J driller from Jay Briscoe, and he put his forearms out to do the stall handspring, which he had done 3 times earlier in the match already to counter moves from Jay Briscoe, and he did that to counter a J driller. So it looks like he got dropped in the J driller, but he kip-upped out of it without even
he knows.
Oh, who he knows. And what the fuck was he supposed to sell? The pile driver never happened.
Yeah.
It never existed. And so like if he actually got hit with the J driller, yeah, 1, 2, 3 for sure, but he didn't. And so it's like then you turn it around on the other spectrum. You have who just like you have Kenny Omega. No one kicks out of the one-winged angel. Like no one kicks out of that thing, and like it's used as like storytelling. Like Okada's probably the only person that's kicked out of One-Winged Angel, and that was used as a storyline back in New Japan. And now you come to WWE, you have like Braun Breaker hitting a spear 3 times in a match, or like you have Roman Reigns hitting a spear 3 times in a match. You have Cody hit the Cody Cutter 9 times.
Exactly.
You have Seth Rollins hitting the curb stomp 7 times. It's like, do you not have a bag? And by what I mean a bag is, do you not have like a move set? Or, like, do you not have a tangible brain that can think of other spots or, like, new moves? Because just because you've been doing these spots and they're so, like, ingrained into the people's minds doesn't mean you have to continue to keep doing them. Like, yeah, that's your shit. But think of, like, John Cena. John Cena had his 5 moves of doom that everybody likes to talk about. But when he came back in, like, 16 or 17, he was doing the Code Red. He was doing, like, all other sorts of weird shit because he had been gone doing Hollywood for the longest time. So he upgraded his moveset. You can't just like back body drop 5-knuckle shuffle AA go home. You can't, and you can't do it every match.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We would like them to move on to where they're not just fans like when you see the finisher, you know that's done.
I want to see guys like that hit a finish and be like, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, but that's the way it was when we were kids. Like if you hit I remember some of Bret Hart's moves. Like a certain one, as soon as he hit him, you knew the match was done.
Yeah.
But now they're hitting them and kicking out of the same moves that were finishers back in the day. So there's no actual finisher,
and I guess there is anymore. Context to it too, because they try to tell you like heels are supposed to work a certain body part and do the heat to that body part, and it's supposed to be like banged up and stuff, and you're supposed to sell. Obviously, this is wrestling. So, like for example, if Ric Flair's finish is the figure 4. He's working the leg 90% of the match. And so, like, I would understand if the figure 4 is not making you tap out at the end of the match, if it's just randomly locked on. Like, if you've been getting your arm busted up all night and then someone just throws a figure 4 on you because they're dumb and you don't tap out, cool. Yeah, I get that. That's fine. You probably got fresh legs.
See, but like a move like the Canadian Destroyer, though, when people kick out of that,
No.
It doesn't make sense.
Some of that stuff doesn't make sense to me either. The kind of, like, fighting hope spots into double downs for me do. Like my final match at September 20th, I took the Osprey spot, so Maverick threw a line at me, I flipped through Code Red. Jeff called it a destroyer, it was a Code Red. Could that have been the finish of the match? Hell fucking yeah, it could have been, but I was busy dying for 90% of the match after that, so I hit that one move and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired. I'm like, I'm not gonna go over there and make the pin. I'm done. I'm chalked. That was like, it was either die by Maverick or counter that move, and we're both dead. So I don't know. There's stuff like that where I feel like it's applicable, but like with Penta, like Penta's finish being the Canadian Destroyer right now is perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect. Like, it should be the finisher, but he should not be hitting that shit 3 times.
No.
Unless it's like.
Well,
unless it's like Roman Reigns, like, you know what I mean. Like if you need to put down like a god level threat, like maybe twice, maybe 3 times.
I don't think I've seen anybody kick out of the Penta driver yet, though. The actual
finish. That one.
When you do the Canadian Destroyer fucking 6 times in a match,
loses the credibility of like even the pile driver too.
Yeah, again, like the pile driver. That's
That's supposed to be
such a protected.
Even the tombstone tombstone yeah, that one used to be very protected, and it's not now at all. I mean,
that's because now when I see it kicked out of nowadays, it's those dudes doing the weird bump on it. It's not the spike bump that like the Undertaker used to do. They're doing the weird, like, you know how Cesaro does his weird, like
basically like a Michinoku driver.
It's the Scotch pile driver where he makes them land flat instead of like on the neutralizer.
The neutralizer.
So they land flat instead of like on their head, and that's what they're doing with like the tombstone lately. Is like it's more of like a slam than it is like spiking them on their head. But I don't know. My finish ain't like that. So like, because my finish is the blockbuster, and if I jump as a 210-pound man, if I jump at you from the top of the rope, spinning like a Beyblade, and drop you on your neck, you should be dead. You should be done.
100%.
And that's why I've not used it as a finish, because I lose.
Fair enough. All right, you're gonna have to give me a minute. Okay, my apologies.
So our next match was a fatal 4-way between Aaron Helms, Jose Gerardo, Gavin Bush,
and
Vacant, who ended up being
Flex Reed.
With Preacher.
And the ref was Joe, our least favorite ref. And what?
You don't like Joe?
Yeah, no.
So she's got a big problem with Joe, because like Joe will be in the ring and shenanigans will be going on. He'll look right at it and then turn away.
He don't even pretend to not see it.
It's like, dude, you saw that shit. Come on now.
Yeah, I imagine him like if there's ever like brass knuckles in the ring, he's practically looking at the brass knuckles and then pretending not to see it. I'm like, I've got
him for spots intentionally, because I know he does that.
It just drives me.
I'm so dead serious. He reffed us in double stuffed at FCP, and I had a spot with Tobias consistently through. They were running the heat on us, and so my hope spots were them. Would be like I'd try to go for a sunset flip and like pin Tobias, but Tobias would stick his hands out for Q to keep him up so he couldn't get rolled up with the pin. Mm-hmm. And we did that 2 or 3 times, and finally by the time Joseph finally saw it at the last one, he kicked their fucking hands apart for me to hit the roll up, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, Joseph, yes. I was like, this is perfect.
Dude, he's him, yeah. He gets I gave him some major heat. So
she says he's paid off.
He's fucking deep ass pockets, something like that. So we predicted Helms for this match.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and it did not go the way we expected it to go.
No,
at all. Because, well, first off, I didn't anticipate Flex being there at all with the Preacher Man.
And Flex and Aaron kind of work.
Aren't they always there? Aren't the WWX guys always there though? Like that should have been like. I guess not expected, but like
yes and no. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to be every
weird,
single
it's weird
time.
To me why it was a surprise, like entrant thing, like a surprise entrant into the match when Flex wrestles here like every month or bi-monthly or in Salina, you know.
Mainly because if you look at it, the shadow was not a Flex Reed shadow; it was a Calvin Aldridge shadow.
Oh,
on the promo.
That's racist.
No, the outline, Joe.
No, I'm talking about them using that. It's like they used another black guy for the outline. So funny is Ray's making those graphics.
I was like, wait. No, because the outline, Jay's like, no, I know exactly who it is, and we anticipated Calvin, and he even found the picture, like it couldn't put it together even better of a puzzle, so we expect
it's fucking Calvin. It looks like
we thought we was seeing some Easter eggs here, like so it was Calvin, and no, it came out to be Flex Reed. So we actually anticipated Helms winning this one because we figured that Helms would probably be making 2026 would be the year for his momentum to start finally fucking growing because he hasn't held a title in a minute.
He's been losing a lot.
Yeah, ridiculously in matches. He really should
not even part of the the outcome.
Yeah, but so Gavin like immediately rolled. They didn't even start the match, and he's like, "Nah, I'm not doing this," which is probably a smart move for as little as he is. He's like, "Nah, I ain't playing," and fair because he was in there with some heavy hitters. To be fair, and we finally got to see Jose. Who, when we haven't seen Jose in quite a while, his hair's gotten a little crazy. He might have, what did you say, a little bit of ring rust? Yeah. Because we haven't seen him since, when is the last time we saw?
It's been a little bit.
October. He got married, took a break.
Yeah. So, He's put on a little bit of weight.
Thick luchador.
He kind of looked like Sheamus when Sheamus finally came back. Like how many tortas have you had today? But that's okay. That's okay because now he's back. So, Gavin finally gets in. They get the match started, and I thought for sure that it would be like maybe Gavin and Helms teaming up, but we saw Flex and Helms teaming up.
Flex and Helms kind
of working together, kind of, but not really, because they're
the two bigger
individually
guys go after the littler guy.
But then, like toward the end, we get Mindy comes out and chases Gavin straight out the building. And Helms is over there dealing with whatever Helms is dealing with, and so then Flex.
The seven came out and Jose.
Oh yeah, well, and you were kind of confused on that. Well, before Jose left, he got dragged. He and Paradox, was it Paradox? Got drug out. Sorry, got drug out by the seventh seal and attacked. So that was a while ago. So it comes back around. I got a tickle in my throat that's not going away. You go ahead.
So it got pretty quite chaotic in that match. We saw that. And then, of course, Mindy came out, attacked Gavin, and ran him off. And then the Seven Seal came out, and then that allowed Flex to
roll up Jose.
Yeah, roll up Jose and get the win.
The 1, 2, 3.
So he's the number one contender for the.
That might be why Jose was out there. My bad. I did not know that. Yeah. I didn't watch the matches before my match. I watched the matches after.
Well, if you got.
That's what I was telling you earlier. I was like, "What the fuck was Jose out there?" I had no clue Jose was like. I thought he had a match.
So yeah, Flex got the win. Which, that was surprising to me. I almost was thinking that when he came out, we were finally going to get Natester to come back.
He's still trying to make his entrance.
Still trying to make his
He's doing a tour around.
He's probably at about Arkansas by now. He's getting closer.
Next month is going to be really interesting as far as like the number one contender matches that happened today.
Yeah.
Or yesterday.
Yeah, when we start Road to Legacy finally. It's going to be crazy. So what is that? Because
Austin versus Ray is such a weird matchup, but like on that same spectrum, Flex and Kane is a very strange matchup.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Flex has the seniority.
Yeah.
But he's I'm not going to say he's older because he's younger than us. I looked it up. But he, as far as being a wrestler, he's an older, more senior. But, I mean, Kane is something else. Kane is a different force. He's young, he's spry, he's strong, and he's hungry. So I don't know how that's gonna go. It's an interesting matchup. It's if you would have asked me what was on my bingo card for 2026, that was not going to be on it at all. I wouldn't have seen that coming.
No.
But Flex also has the Preacher, and he has the Wicked Jester Drasik. Mm-hmm. So that is not saying that he won't use his.
Well, we've also seen him with Q too.
Yeah, that's true. So. His dastardly deeds.
Mm-hmm. Preacher got beat up last night though.
Yeah, but when he tried to chop Aaron, dude,
that shit was funny.
That was hilarious. Because he couldn't. It was like throwing a feather at somebody. Ain't shit happening. Like Aaron's looking at him like, "Are you fucking serious?" And then when Flex rolled him up and got the 1, 2, 3, Aaron turns around and goes, "Son of a bitch."
That's basically what he knocked him stupid.
Yeah.
So
poor Aaron.
Then they continued assaulting Jose afterwards, and that's when Paradox and them came out and saved Jose. So yeah, that makes sense why he was out there.
I didn't know those boys were getting after it.
Yeah.
See, I can't even keep control of my team. Why am I here? Oh, it's not my team. It's Johnny's.
It was Johnny's team.
It was Team Faith.
It's Team Faith.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride.
Do they
circus on one of the monkeys?
Yeah. Ooh, ah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole. So yeah, Paradox, Kit, and Johnny came out to help save Jose from the ass beating he was getting, which is weird. So does that mean that who is Seventh Seal in cahoots with in that? Is it Flex? Is it Aaron? Or is it just chaos in general? Like they're just there to cause chaos?
I think that's been the whole deal with the Seventh Seal is just chaos in general. I don't think any of these like us versus them or Johnny versus them or like Kit versus them. I don't think any of that was
just
like,
them asserting dominance.
Yeah, it wasn't orchestrated against us personally. That's just who the Seventh Seal is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not any one specific individual.
No.
Okay. Well, then we got another number one contenders for the Sunflower title, which was Mindy versus Morgan LeVay. So we had this. This would be match number 2. Is it 2?
3.
3? No. How many times have those two fought?
Oh, those two. Yeah.
I think it's number 2.
2 or 3. Yeah.
And the ref was Josie, who went out of his way to say hi.
Yeah, he did. That's right.
Which was funny. So go ahead.
So yeah, I'd say that it started off a little slow, but man, Morgan, she's got some vicious elbows.
Yeah.
Like her hits compared to some of the other girls. I didn't ever realize that she's a hard hitter. And Mindy, I don't think she really cared about getting disqualified. At one point, she was using the ropes to choke, and the ref literally had to pull her off a couple times.
Yeah, well, she was. It's so funny because Mindy, like the some key audience members were yelling Grace.
Yeah,
she was so focused on screaming "There's no more Grace" at the audience side. I think she got a little distracted. But Grace came out strong. She came out as the badass Grace, and she showed why she has put all of the women's locker room on notice, because she is going for that title.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, she has every right to be a number one contender for that damn title. She is a former Sunflower champion, and she is the badass Mindy. She hit, what is it, the Bronco Buster?
Yeah.
She hit the Devil's Kiss. She's got some big, strong moves as a female. I would never want to take a hip check or a what is it called? It's not a hip check. It's a hip check in roller derby, but in wrestling, it's
Are you talking about the hip attack in the corner?
Yeah,
No.
I would never want to take one of those from Mindy at all, because the way she does it is like you better not have a head. You're just gonna die. Morgan is so I have to fill out Morgan, because she's just started to return. So we've seen her a few times, but she's like not enough to start getting some momentum or getting the crowd behind her. So I'm kind of in the middle on Morgan. But
she has good power moves though. She utilizes what she's got really well.
Dang it. But who ended up winning this one?
Morgan.
Why
is that?
Why?
Fucking Gavin.
Little fucking bitch.
Yeah. On his part though, that was really smart, especially since Mindy wants to fucking kill him, and he comes out and he clotheslines Morgan to get her disqualified.
Yeah. Well, but Gavin is just there to destroy women's wrestling, period. I mean, that's just because it needs a man. Isn't that what he said on our show?
That's what he told us.
He's like, the problem with the women's wrestling is it doesn't have a man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the problem with men's wrestling is it doesn't have a Mindy, I guess. I don't know what, because, he didn't have to fight her in Salina. He got lucky. He says lucky for Mindy. But I would have to argue that point. But why would you poke the bear?
Yeah.
Why are you poking the bear? And it's not just one bear. It's 2 bears.
It's more than that. I mean, it's every woman.
But specifically,
bear.
Mindy and Morgan, why are you going and poking those 2 bears? Those are 2 bears I wouldn't want to poke.
He's kind of lucky Heidi wasn't there either.
Oh, shit. She bite his head off. Like, literally bite his head off. What did you think of that match, Logan?
More Gavin shenanigans. I love Gavin. I'll keep it at that. I don't love what Gavin's doing. I love Gavin.
You don't like him trying to be the women's champion?
Well, there's no women's championship.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he wants to be the
sunflower champion.
He
wants to be every champion.
If he wants to be the prettiest lady in the room, you can let him have it. That boy needs it.
He needs something.
Yeah.
But don't tell him that. He already thinks he is.
Yeah, no shit.
Whatever helps him sleep at night, you know?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't have like a panic attack over losing best hair.
Oh. Recount. I was like, that's a very Bush thing to say. We're not doing a recount. It's all right. It's automatic. My word is final. Yeah. Bush, he also mentioned on the podcast getting together a cabinet.
The cabinet of Bush.
The cabinet of Bush. But I was trying to think of who I would see on his cabinet, but the way he does things, he ain't got nobody but Dickie in his corner. Yeah. Like you've run through and destroyed and done dastardly deeds on damn near everybody. I don't know anybody.
It's gonna be like Rick and Morty, where he meets the Council of Ricks. It's just like gonna be the Council of Gavins.
Just a bunch of Gavins.
Are they all gonna look like Gavin too?
Different hairstyles.
Oh Jesus Christ! Like he's
a mohawk.
One will have like a mustache. One will have like a soul patch.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Every time.
Just some generations. I don't want to see that. Heavy set Gavin, skinny
Council
Gavin.
of Bush.
Yeah.
I think Wolf is enough. I don't think I could take more than
I
one.
wouldn't be surprised if he's cloned himself in a lab somewhere.
Oh my God!
Just so we can see how personally pretty he is.
He's Gavin sexual.
A whole category by himself. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, dude! You guys need to make. Oh no, you might get kicked out. I was gonna say Bush sexual signs need to be like immediately happening.
Yeah, I think we get canceled
Oh,
real quick. We were all acceptable until we did this, and then no more. I look forward to. I said this is going to be the year for growth for 2026, so I look forward to what the women's division is going to do this year. I really, really hope we get to see more women coming in 2026. So that it's not the same basic females chasing. But I also look forward to, because one thing that Gavin was trying to do was say that it's not, the Sunflower Championship is not just a women's title. It is a championship. It's no different. So anybody can hold that title. Mm-hmm. And I look forward to seeing where that's, like, let's feed into that and where that's going to go.
Yeah, whenever we started the Sunflower title, I told them it was... Stormy thought I was hating on her, but I told him it was a mistake giving it to Stormy off rip, because the whole premise of the title agreed upon when they made it was that it's not a women's title. You can't make a non-women's title like that looks like a women's title and throw it on a woman immediately. It should have gone on a dude first, and then Stormy got it, and then we can run that side. Like the storylines going forward can run like that. But now I feel like the new fans coming in and seeing Gavin do all this, it's like, well, you can't even have the belt. You're not a woman. Well, it's like they don't know the strength of the title.
Yeah, so. and that's kind of, it's going to go into,
because only women have held it. I'm pretty sure Gavin hasn't actually like held the belt.
He'll tell you
he had possession of it.
And yeah, he'll tell you he got it. Yeah, and it was stolen from him. Yeah, he has no problem saying it's still his. But I think Mindy said that they've made it official in February that it'll be Gavin versus Mindy.
Nice.
So I feel bad for Gavin, because Mindy's gonna cave his chest in.
Yeah.
I mean,
he don't got a whole lot.
But what little he does have, he should have a hold of. Yeah. To be fair, like, allow him to have a little bit left. He's gonna be bred in a lot of pain. But so that means Morgan is the number one contender. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's Morgan crazy. Huh? You skipped a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I talked about a lot of that.
Oh, okay. So then the next one goes to the 8-man elimination for Survivor Series style match. Yeah.
Oh man.
The Team Faith, which was Johnny Faith, Paradox, Kit Reaver, and the special return from Mr. Logan Knight versus the Seventh Seal. which is Blade, Simon, Maverick, Darren, Jekyll, and
Kuda asterisk.
Kuda asterisk, and accompanied by Miss Katie Lynn.
Asterisk. She's lucky I didn't swing that chair.
Oh yeah, no, right? You was tempting, though, for real.
Let me ask you this: when she hit you with that chair, it hurt, didn't it?
No, I'm not like that. Dead serious. She hit me. I told her, please, full on swing on me, and I watched the video. She goes,
when she had her hand like this, when
she didn't want to.
It was so weird.
Yeah, I know. I told her I was like full on swing on me because I was supposed to no sell it. Like they wanted me to no sell the chair shot, so I was like, please swing as hard as you possibly can because after that I need to be fired up, and I think the only way that's gonna happen is if you actually hit me. And she hit me, and I was like, are you fucking crazy? Like I was like that was.
It was kind of like watching your friend.
She probably would have had a better chance, like trying to drop kick me or something. That would have probably done more work, but.
Well, and luckily we got a ref that was a more senior ref. Jeremy was the ref for this match. So you had a huge pop when you came out.
I didn't even register the fact that they like eliminated me either. Like he got on the mic and was eliminating me. I was just like, bink.
You're right.
Everybody's dead. You get a chair, and you get a chair.
So I was kind of expecting you to like grab one of them and put their leg in the chair.
Yeah, when Jeremy eliminated me, I was like,
damn it,
I was
Jeremy.
like, all right, Jeremy. Oh.
Fine, I'm gonna go over here now.
I still wanted the advantage in the War Games match because like I'm gonna have to wrestle them again regardless. But like,
well, at that point, you could use the chair.
Should have used.
Well, in War Games.
Well, they might just make my whole team lose. I think that's probably, just DQ the whole team at that point if I'm just being a dick.
Well, in War Games, anything goes.
Right? Well, I thought you meant the match last night.
No, last night.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely beating the ass with the chair. Oh, shit. No, they're definitely getting beaten.
You bring all the damn weapons, dude. You bring a mixer. Bring all the tables.
I'm going to bring skewers and make some on a porcupine.
No, man, all right. Here we go.
Porcupine.
So am I. And when you came out, like, it seemed to me like you were ready for some revenge.
Oh yeah,
like,
I'm
beat some ass.
Yeah, we saw a very focused, a very determined Logan Knight last night. So, but like when you first came out, were you nervous coming back?
I was nervous, like, beforehand cracking jokes. I was like, what if I come out to crickets? That'd be hilarious. But, like, I wasn't, like, actually concerned. I was just cracking jokes about, like, oh, what if?
How terrible would that have been, though?
I don't think that would have happened anyway.
No, it wouldn't have, but I think I would, like, have a panic attack. Like,
if anything, we would have been the only ones cheering.
I would have fucked with that so hard. Everyone's just quiet. It's just you guys. And then Jordan's over in the corner.
Yes.
I saw in like videos playing back during my match. So I was watching videos. She's like over in the side by like merchandise, just smacking the shit out of some chair because she doesn't have a table. I'm like, oh my god.
Right.
She fired that little section she was at up pretty good though. Yeah. I mean, she had that little kid next.
That kid next to y'all was freaking out the whole show. I feel like
She was copying for the most part everything we were doing.
Oh, not her. The other, like the teenage kid, like the
next to us.
You had the woman next to you, and then there was a like a boy, a teenage boy.
The boy and the girl that were next to us.
Oh,
yeah. Because like every time they came close, he was like,
and he was like standing up and yelling at everybody.
Yeah. Were they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad.
No,
they're usually on the other side of the room.
Oh no, they were locked in. They were good fans. I was just saying they were very interactive.
Yeah,
the teenager was.
Well, that's good. I mean, I heard him saying a lot of FUs.
Yeah,
there was a lot of FUs.
I
was like,
they both were. Y'all
are underage. Calm down.
Looking
like
back at their dad, like
family show.
Yeah,
questionable.
So, did that match go how you wanted it to go?
My part, yeah.
Yeah, you got a little bit of
that part was tasty.
A little bit
of the losing part, not so much. But I mean, honestly, we're all going to War Games the same way. What's a little bit of an advantage, you know?
Blade came out and he put a title right on our table.
Yeah.
You know what? Like honestly, I'll have to talk to Billy. I'm sure he'll let me. But I think since I, probably screwed the pooch on the team at Survivor Series, I'll start War Games. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I should be the one that takes the 2-on-1 because of that.
Oh, yeah. First one out?
I did mess that up for them, so maybe the boys will let me fix that.
Uh-oh.
So, do you know anything about that title that Blade was holding?
Yeah, he put it, Brent, who put a title.
Yeah, it's going to be the Salina.
Yeah. So he brought it out to, like, he's holding it, and he put it on our table.
Yeah, like right in front of us. Like, he presented it to us, like, this is mine.
I should have grabbed it and run out the building. That would have been funny.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the Salina title. I'm not sure what
he even made one of the security guards came over and grabbed it, and he grabbed it and he was like, no, go put it back on their table. Made it come, put it right back in front of us. So, like,
I got a good picture of it.
Pictures of it.
I think that's the Salina title. I could be wrong, though. I think he's getting a whole new title for that. I think that's the original Heartland title.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it is. It said Heartland, Heartland Championship.
Maybe it isn't the Salina title. I think he's just, like, being a weirdo.
I don't know. So I don't know if that means that Blade's holding that title and that now he's going to be defending it.
I'm going to bring my fictional ass title.
Oh, shit, if we're going to do that, I got a few fictional titles in here. I could just we all just bring fictional titles.
Yeah.
I got a title ring somewhere too.
Yeah, right.
Let's get some able-bodied commissioner in here to get this going.
So you guys lost the advantage when you got disqualified, but Johnny Faith pretty quickly eliminated both.
Johnny was
on that very quickly.
He eliminated almost everybody.
He did.
None of us got an elimination.
The only person who eliminate was Blade.
You know what? Good for fucking Johnny.
And that's because of Paradox.
The Paradox was a piece of shit. He's a two-faced POS. Look at him turning on that team that he was just bound and determined to stand up with Johnny and everybody else and Kit, and here we go. Paradox turns, and then that's what turns the match, is that we lose.
Yeah.
So what did they offer Paradox? Or is it just that Paradox is like, fuck it, I don't care?
Probably not going to pile drive his sister into a table like Drake or something. They were probably like, hey, we won't, like...
Protection.
It could be his sister. Could honestly be his sister. I have no clue. I don't know why Paradox did that stuff. I wish I could tell you, because I would tell you the truth. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what Seven Steel could offer. Protection, really? Because Paradox can protect itself.
Can he protect his sister?
She can protect herself.
Can she?
No, not really.
Oh my God, moment of the year.
Yeah, right.
Getting ribbon through a table.
Yeah, but she owned that shit. To be fair.
Yeah, she did. She
was very proud of that. To be fair, but I mean, do you think that Paradox really is? Do you really think that he would do a face turn just to protect his sister, or is this?
I just said face turn or your sister's well-being.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's not sitting right with me. I was like, somebody promised him a title. Somebody promised him something.
It's promised to him 1,000 years ago.
Written on the scrolls. It was.
He is the golden boy.
He is the golden.
He is the golden boy, but still, fuck Paradox. Piece of shit. Boo that man. I was so mad. And what made me even madder about it is that I didn't see it coming. Yeah. So that pissed me off. What else?
So yeah, Blade was the sole survivor.
Sole survivor.
I mean, so I was thinking about it last night after watching it back again.
Mm-hmm.
And, Paradox never actually got eliminated. So that's
he
so
didn't.
Weird. No, he didn't. It was so weird to me. It's like he turned as he was still on the team. He should have laid down and took a pin also to really solidify the
win.
The win.
For a 7 seal. So, do you think that's going to come back around?
Well, they said
a double face turn? Are we going to be like a two-face?
Blade announced
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Oh my God, we still have it.
Yeah.
Paradox, quick, pin him.
Who's on what team? That I would just stand there
We need to go
confused.
find Blade in like a 7-Eleven somewhere. Just roll him up. Roll him up.
That would be so.
Josie with us.
Fucking go to a quick trip and roll him up.
Yep.
That would be too funny. Josie, count, quick, hurry up.
We're gonna do it at Gavin's quick trip.
To be even better.
So Blade announced that Paradox is going to be the 5th man in the War Games.
In War
their
Games,
team.
4-7 seal.
4-7 seal.
Fuck bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that who's on? It's going to be Johnny Faith, Logan Knight, Jose Gerardo, and who else? Kit Reaver.
And then a mystery fifth man.
A mystery fifth man. So who's going to be the mystery fifth man, you think? Kargar?
Well, there's so many people that they've attacked. Like I said, it could be Drake.
Drake is an anti-hero. He tagged up for War Games last year.
Would you, if you were Drake, would you allow somebody to come out, beat your ass, and then just let him get away with it?
That's true. He did allow, Seven Seal did come out.
They did. They came out.
They did.
In Salina.
But that was in Salina.
It doesn't matter.
True. It's true.
You also gotta think, even when Drake's heel, and in his zone of being just overall like dickhead, he still cares about his dojo kids and who he brought up. Will has never been without Drake.
Yeah,
and
that's why I say he's an anti-hero more than a heel.
Yeah, and I mean he can be an asshole, but he's got morals. And
asshole with morals. How weird is that?
You got to think about the other kid of his that's getting his ass whooped by the Seven Seal for the last 6 months.
Who's the other kid? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
sorry, I'm a little slow. So I mean, Drake is a possibility, and God knows he loves a hardcore match.
That dude's. I was already like, can you please help us? And he was like, I'm promoting my own show the day before. You think I'm getting a fucking cage? I was like, all right, brother.
Yes,
damn,
I'm stealing your moonsault, bitch.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, I think every year should have a moonsault from Drake off the top fucking of the cage.
That's what I told him. I was like, fine.
It's like Christmas.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do it.
There you go. Hey,
old man.
We just throwing shade.
Yeah.
Oh, just poor shit. He's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like, "Man, you talk some mad shit."
Well, the first hour he's gonna be like, "Oh, Logan, that was really sweet of you," and then he's gonna like listen to the second.
Fucking dick.
Yeah, the second half he's gonna, "What the fuck, dude?"
Heel turn. Didn't see it coming, did you?
Just following suit around here. Nobody likes their friends, apparently.
No shit. Like when we had Ray on, he's full face and he was talking mad shit about everybody.
Yeah.
And fucking Zachariah Creed goes, "Who's the heel?" And he goes, "I am not the same height as Simon." He's like, fucking shit. I felt so bad for him. I was like, yeah, I know, but it was still funny.
Yeah, it was
sorry. Yeah. So that leads us to the next match because Seven Seal destroyed all that shit, and so that'll lead into War Games, which is February 28th, and then it's this HCW independent title match between Sugarcane Carter versus Tino Valentino, which was the greatest it's my favorite match of the night.
Yeah, definitely.
My favorite. And it very possibly could be one of the contenders for match of the year. I know it's early to say that, but it very possibly could because those two were great together. Just absolutely fucking great together. Tino is fun, but Sugarcane and Tino together was, like you said, like at one point Carter flipped Tino off and Tino kissed his finger.
He flips him off and Tino's kind of leans in.
You can't not like Tino Valentino. There's no way not to like him. He's just he's like greasy sex in the most disgusting way. Oh God, it's Telemundo, shut it off. I can't do it.
Texas boys.
They are.
Worked each other at least a dozen times at this point.
Well, they said
Kane,
that.
Yeah, Kane told me
they had never
together.
Never. I know, and I thought it was strange. I thought
been on a card with both of them at least a dozen times. Like
I thought for sure they had been together before, especially the way they matched up really well.
Then I really like that. For
Yeah.
Fun.
It was so good. It was, and Carter, I thought Jordan was going to lose her shit every time Carter was trying to do Tino's move. He was doing his move. But I was like, no, Tino does it better, buddy. Stop. Sorry. Yeah, no. And the ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got to say about that match?
What do I got to say about
Yes.
it? I love that match. So I made that sign that said, you can't make a cake without sugar.
Yeah, I saw that.
They both commented on it. Tino was excited about it. Kane was pretty excited about it too. And then I went on Facebook and I told Kane, you got sugar and cake together. It just tugs at my sweet tooth.
Fucking shit. Out here flirting with people in public.
I was excited to see Tino again. I was excited when the first time he came to HCW because, like she said, we've been following him for
a couple of years
before he came here, and then he came here. I was excited, and then I got a picture with him last night, and I was just like even more excited. That match, it kind of blew me away.
Yeah, it was very hard hitting, fast paced, technically sound. So many near falls. Like, so many near falls.
If I was Dave Meltzer, I would have gave it 5 stars.
Fair enough. What did you think of that match, Mr. Logan?
I was checked out to lunch.
Oh yeah,
I did get stripped down after my promo, so I was doing my promo during that match, and then stripped down, and then I checked back in for the main event. So I had to miss the tag match on the independent title match. I don't doubt though. I don't doubt that Kane and Tina had a good match. I saw that when they posted the card in the roster page, and I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "I'm following that." Hell.
Well, even like
I was like, "Can we save Tino for when I'm not coming back and trying to get the biggest pop?"
Exactly.
You piece of shit. Like, God bless, dude.
I know that, but you did get the biggest pop.
You did get the biggest pop.
Yeah, no, because when Kane came through the curtain, he's like, he's talking to the other guys. He's like, I don't know, match of the night. And I was like, match of the night.
I know, but you know what's? They were actually booing Tino.
Oh shit!
Jordan got 3 fans. Now, I didn't say everybody. Jordan got like 3 or 4 fans to boo Tino in favor of Kate.
Sucks.
Jay and I were
That little kid that does the interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming for you.
Fuck that kid.
Yeah, I doubt he watches this. I'm definitely putting him down sometime.
Boo.
Yeah, book that, Billy. The very first thing I heard is the crowd calmed down, like at the beginning of the match after they were done with the welcome back and the Logan and the blah, blah, blah. I heard some kid all the way in the far left go, "Only Friends sucks," and I went,
"Dude, I'm gonna
get him on his table and kill you." You have no idea.
You're lucky my ears are clogged and I didn't hear that shit. Like, you are.
One person in the crowd, I was like, "What the fuck?"
He doesn't like Only Friends.
Like a little kid too. I was like,
"Yeah, you know what? I still got a 20-ounce bottle of Sprite. I'm gonna tuck your head."
No, the kids were hating last night. There was a kid last night that came up to me at my merch table while I had my Bluey hoodie on, and he goes, "Why are you wearing Bluey?" And he was like 6. I was like, "Why the fuck? Like,
why are you
like,
judging me?"
I was like, "Bluey's sick," and he was like, "Okay," and just like walked away. I was like,
Your mom helps you wipe your ass.
I was like, "Who's your parents, bro?"
You can't even brush your teeth on your own. Shut up.
Can you spell?
Shit, you still need a stool to go to the bathroom.
I'm tired of talking to you.
Fuck these kids.
Mommy's purse.
You're probably gonna go to jail when you're fucking 18. Shut up. Piece of shit. Who are you?
He was an interview kid too, so I should have just pointed at him and called him a nerd, but I didn't want to give the whole thing to go in.
I don't care if you're Blade's friend or not. Fuck you, bitch. Your opinion does not matter. When your balls drop, you let me know.
We were doing all those interviews last night, and I was like staring at him from across the room, like side-eyeing. I was like, "You don't want to fucking interview with me? Like, what? I was gone for 4 months, dude. Fucking Carter."
Yeah. And that's the thing is he came while you were gone. So
yeah. But he knew who Only Friends was, so I was like, "How the hell?"
I got my own opinion on that. Yeah, I said that in an episode one time. I was like, "Wait, that's so old school. Nobody does that anymore." That I dated my phone back when tape was actually tape. That sucks. Let's change the subject. Yeah, so I don't even remember what we were talking about now. Okay, so Sugarcane and Tino Valentino. Yeah, so Jordan got Jeremiah and that kid and a couple other kids to boo Tino, and I got genuinely offended. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? But Jay and I are such in a weird spot because we could not boo Kane, because you can't deny the talent of that man. You cannot. But Tino is just... You can't boo Tino. How can you boo love? That's like saying you hate love. You just can't do it.
We live in a weird world.
We live in a weird world. We do. But so Kane retained though. Kane got the win. And he's still our title holder. I'm hoping now that they've wrestled one time that we eventually get to see that run back. Because now that they've done it once, it was already good the first time. Imagine how much better it will be the second time now that they know each other well enough. Yeah. And Kane said that as soon as they started talking, they hit it off like it was meant to be. That's so cool.
Same region. I could have sworn like they came up in the same circles.
Tino's Amarillo, Kane's Dallas.
They're from the same northern part of Texas, so they travel about the same.
That isn't 1,000-mile difference.
I am very, very wrong. It's not.
Yes, it is. Amarillo to Dallas. Yes, it is. You can't just like go off to the side. You have to go down the Panhandle and straight back up.
Texas is its own country.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that. Each other. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And Tino is even farther from Wichita, and that's why Tino's never here.
Yes.
Well, and he's very busy. From what I understand, he's hard to get booked because he's busy throughout the year. So, but what? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh okay. Boo.
What? The Cam Coda. Oh no, we can skip that, right?
Yeah.
No, because Cam will let me know.
Yeah.
Cam will definitely. He'll be like messaging me like, "Bitch, why?"
Not only that, but
I'm like the most tenured member on that like vlog. We can definitely. I'll bully him.
Yeah, they're spotlighting people now, huh?
I saw that.
I know. I saw your like confused little thing that you put on. I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, what the hell?
And then I was like, well, how else do you say that?
we also got to talk about No Coast because.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got no problem talking about No Coast.
Christian Temple's a big fan of ours. He listens to our show.
I was messing with y'all. We're definitely
talking. Yeah,
I know. So Kane retains, and we'll see what that brings for later on this year. But then we'll move on to the next match, which is another #1 contenders match for the tag team titles, and it was No Coast Yakuza, Christian Vale, and Chris Temple.
Christian Temple and Chris Vale.
Fucking shit.
You're getting your Christians mixed up. Your Christians mixed up.
Christian. I'm over it. Vale and Temple
against Native Combat
versus Native Combat, Coda Brands Native Combat.
Neo Genesis and Billy the Kid.
It was Neo's first wrestling match.
Really?
Yes.
Ever?
Yeah. Wow. We both actually got trained by Drake.
Oh, really? Nice. That actually makes sense. For the way your wrestling styles kind of...
Me, him, and Will are the original dojo kids.
Will...
Chambers.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, we like Will.
How long's the dojo been around?
It's a technicality. So Drake was doing the training for Mid-South when it was still a promotion before the promoter passed away, back in like 2018, 2019. So I started training back in like 2018. I didn't debut until June of 2019. And then, right after that is when he opened the dojo. I, was trained at Mid-South, so was Neo, and so was Will. So we just call it the dojo because Mid-South doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was Drake doing the training, so.
I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. You are a Coda brand fan.
Yes.
You did not bring your Coda brand sign.
I'm a fan of the people in Coda brand. And, like, his girlfriend's cool, but Coda is...
Whose girlfriend? Coda's girlfriend?
Yeah, the photographer lady.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, she's not hitting anybody with chairs or
she can hit him with a chair.
Stereos.
She brought me my favorite drink of all time last night that I thought was like gone forever, that I haven't seen in like a year, and it's a specific flavor of the Alani energy drink, and she's like, I don't know where the fuck she got that thing, but she like gave it to me, and I was like,
now she's your favorite person in the whole world.
I'm gonna have to kill her.
She took a couple pictures of us while they were announcing our when they were saying our sponsorship.
Oh yeah.
And I was holding the sign up, and she was taking pictures of the sign up.
See, I'm
probably ask Cam for those. He probably hasn't.
I'm off in my own little world 99.9% of the time. And
my favorite pictures are the candids of like the actual, this is what's happening at a wrestling show. These are how these people are feeling. This is the emotion that
Angel's wife does the same thing. Or wife, his girlfriend.
Yeah, I knew that one, but at the same time, I'm one of those people that if there's a camera around, I don't like it. If I see it, you're gonna get a horrible picture.
Well, she was over.
I'm gonna get like 3 chins out and probably making an ugly ass face.
She was over by the door.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And like when they did it, I held the sign up and I seen her go through through the ring ropes and take a few pictures of us.
Well, I mean,
even turn the sign around for us, so I had to follow and subscribe on the back.
Well, we saw some we saw a promo where like they were talking shit on Malik because Malik has been going through Malik has been going through rehab. And they're talking shit on him, and then they like jumped him in the ring during a training session. So we already knew, like in the predictions we talked about, like we knew there's like some internal turmoil going on with Coda Brand.
Well, they kicked Malik out.
Is he officially kicked out?
I'm pretty sure
I don't think they actually officially said that. I don't think Coda said that.
I think he said that when he kicked him in the face.
Who?
Billy the Kid kicked Malik in the face during that little training thing.
I don't know. Because isn't it run by Cam?
Cam Dakota, yeah.
So doesn't Cam have the final say?
Does he?
In the technicality.
I mean, it seems like they kind of push him around sometimes. Like, they make him do what they want to do. Like, I've seen a couple promos where it was like that. Like, he came out and they were arguing and he said something. They were like, shut the fuck up. This is how it's going to be.
Well, okay, so they're going against No Coast Yakuza, and they've been together for a good long while now, and No Coast are very cohesive at this point.
Yeah.
Like, they have improved so well as a tag team that it's impressive. But No Coast... The issue was that they were good guys, so they didn't really do the dastardly deeds to win. But when they had to go against Seventh Seal, they had to learn that they had to take it to whatever fucking level. And they did last night. But I mean, not to say that they won because they.
It was basically 3-on-2 last night.
Yeah.
With Cam in the corner.
Dastardly deeds be doing dastardly shit.
Always.
What is your opinion on the tag team match?
Friggin' Seventh Seal stinky interruption again.
Yeah.
So, but what is some
like the tag match was good? It's like, it's annoying to keep having good matches that don't get endings because the Seventh Seal.
But what is the point of running rampant on every single match?
Well, they came out to stop both of them from being able to have a title shot.
Yeah.
So they thought.
Now both of them.
So they thought. And now both of them have a shot.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-way dance. Or what do they call it? Triple threat.
Threesome.
Yeah. It's a threesome.
And I get it. Well,
it's actually a sixsome.
Yeah.
With 3 teams.
That's a lot of sums.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not enough holes. Can we have a match that actually fucking finishes? Yeah. Like with an actual determinant, not disqualification, not run in. Can we get one that fucking finishes with actual, like, the way it's supposed to?
We said that back when we were like halfway through the card. We were like, 4 fucking run-ins on this card. We were like, wow, man.
I wonder who decided this was gonna go.
Yeah, Joe was the ref too, and
fucking Joe. And there were points like you actually started booing Joe in the middle of that one.
I was like, he went over and like I can't remember what it was, but they were double teaming Christian Temple, and I was like, "You're looking right the fuck at him."
At least look the other way, or pretend like you're looking the other way. Why are you looking right at him and then pretending like you're blind?
I'm doing that with the refs that we're training right now at at the dojo. So there's this girl that's training to be a ref. And I got this kid in a headlock. And I'm sitting here giving him the full the hook, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm cheating! I'm cheating!" And she's like, "Oh." Oh,
The fuck? I mean, at least most refs will be like, "Oh, did you see that bird?"
Yeah, I didn't see this.
Or whatever. But no, Joe's gonna straight up going.
Looks right over.
All legal in my book.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And then it's like he checked out. He forgot he was reffing.
I think he's trying to see some blood.
I'm waiting for him to become like Bill Alfonso. Turn from a ref to a shitty manager.
A really shitty manager. Oh my god! Like of all the refs, it's so funny because
He needs to be Gavin's manager and like book him in these big matches, and it's like Obafemi.
oh, we don't hate him that much.
At the same time, Gavin can make him wear a wig.
Yeah.
Put this wig on because you don't look good with that.
It should be like Luther, but makes him wear like one of them like presidential wigs.
Oh my god, that's really bad and parted way to the side. But he has to wear it backwards so it looks cool. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. No hate, Joe. Sorry. It's not personal, it's business. And you're really bad at business. So that means the three-way dance will be in February?
March.
March. So we got to skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Jesus
said he's
Christ.
gonna have it in March because the Seventh Seal's got to be in that War Games.
Yeah.
So
Fuck Seven Seal.
Alright.
Make them. Billy will make people be in 2 matches at one night. Fucking Seven Seal could do it twice. They got many people.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, you can do War Games and of this.
So I told Christian Temple we'd talk about his moonsault.
He did. He gave us a moonsault right in front, and he did that was a beautiful moonsault.
It's kind of scary to me.
I don't know that
was a
I've.
scary
Well, yeah, there's not a whole lot of room between the ring.
They
and
do the buckle
table.
assault. The buck off
out
the.
to the side right in front of us, yeah, and like.
It's
He's a
his show
tall
off
guy.
moment. Yeah.
So I mean, like when he did that, it was like, yeah, he didn't have a lot.
You know what? And I don't think I've seen Temple do a moonsault before.
He does it all the time. Maybe not from that specific spot, but he does moonsaults a lot.
Does he?
It's one of his bigger moves that he'll do off the top rope.
Into the ring.
Yep.
Usually he don't
In
go
the
outside
ring. That maybe that's what made it different because I had never seen him do one at me.
Yeah.
It was a nice angle. I was like, oh. He's like, what do you think of that? I was like, beautiful, sir. That was very nice because he is very tall. Somebody tall should not be able to do that. And he got the right angles. And I was more nervous about the little, because we don't usually have little kids sit next to us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Jay, move back. They have a habit of liking us smashing our shit. Move back.
Yeah.
Move the kids. I'm like, move. Well, luckily nobody died. So our table was still standing by the end of the night. It's not like Selena. It's fine.
So yeah, in the midst of all that chaos, them being outside the ring, that's when Seventh Seal came out. The
Fucking
Diamond
bullshit.
King specifically came out and
Pacifically? Not
specifically.
Pacific.
Specifically. And then like
Pacific
I'll say this. Michael Maverick hit that spear.
He never took him in
Yeah,
half.
he fucking almost killed Billy the Kid with that shit.
I think Billy
I was literally worried, like, oh,
that for a minute. He was like, yeah, no. Ouch. I don't think a spear at that speed is what he, as hard as he hit him. No.
Well, he didn't
Call
use that move
911.
either. That's not a move that he uses regularly, so
Well, he'll probably work that into his
started
normal.
using it because that was a pretty good fucking spear.
Unfortunately for the rest of the roster, y'all better be getting some gut checks. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that leaves up to
Main
Billy
event.
come out.
Billy comes out, and then he announced the triple threat.
Yeah.
Diamond Kings get pissed off. Blah blah blah. Because the Diamond Kings are always mad. When are they not mad? They don't give a shit. So that leads, it leads to the main event for the Heartland Championship title. Shotgun Dan Weber, who made a very large impression on both of us, and then against the illustrious Ray Leon.
How do you feel about Dan Weber?
I love Dan.
I love Dan.
I love when he comes as second place in voting polls to me too. I'm kidding, Dan. No. So I like Dan a lot. Me and Dan and Cappuccino Jones for the last like 4 years
Man, that's a person you
have taken turns. Like we've taken turns on the whole Oklahoma Wrestler of the Year thing. So we always crack jokes at each other. I love Dan, big old dude. I've only wrestled him I wrestled him in a tag team match with Sam Stackhouse back in like 2022. Because I was tagging with Sam for a little bit, and then I wrestled him once like 2 years ago at Tulsa. Yeah, no, Dan's a really good wrestler. Going against Ray was a perfect matchup for him. Now, personally, in my opinion, just based off of the last show, he lost to Camaro. Yeah. He shouldn't have got this opportunity.
Yeah.
That was my.
That's what Ray said. That's one thing Ray said is, why are these outsiders automatically getting title opportunities?
Yeah, and like, I mean, Dan definitely answered the opportunity correctly, but didn't get the title. It's just like, damn. Think about all the hard work that our roster has been doing and like busting their ass. And even though I see Dan as like, like my neck of the woods and like one of my dudes and like all that stuff and like a friend, it's just like you're still an outsider. You're not from here. So it's like, it's crazy. Did he put on a good match with Camaro? Fuck yeah. Did he put on a great match with Ray? Yeah. It's just like, damn, I wish I didn't have to struggle for 3 years to get a HCW Independence Championship match, and then I had to wait another year before I got the Out of Luck title match. So, yeah.
So what does this mean? Like, is there some favoritism going on? Is there?
Billy likes big meaty dudes. You can quote me.
He's like Vince McMahon. Likes the big guys.
Billy turning Vince McMahon.
He loves a big fella.
Oh. Well, I mean,
put that on a t-shirt.
Billy likes big boys.
My official quote: Billy is turning into Vince McMahon.
He likes all the meat,
big and bad.
Likes all the meat.
All the meat, like an Arby's sign. Bring me all the meat.
Billy is the type of dude that would order that turducken 100%.
Squeeze it for the grease. Gross. So Big Dan Weber made a huge impression with Camaro Jackson. But I am confused why he got a title match automatically with Ray. But Billy makes his decision. He is the manager of HC. He owns HCW. But regardless, it was a great match.
The booking has felt very strange since Dick has not had 50% of the company.
Oddly,
weirdly enough.
I'm not trying to put shenanigans into the void there, not trying to wish horrible shit into existence, but what is going on? Nothing is fair. There's no tournaments and there's no necessarily earning it. It's just, I guess, if you're new and you show up,
I think
you get a title match.
I guess since Chance and Ray, I mean, the title is obviously going to be in that whole shenanigan with Chance and Ray, but like, it'd be really nice this year to see like a HCW title tournament.
Yeah, a good tournament, a full-on tournament, not all in one night.
And like not make it like random picks either. I think it should be like some roster guys and then some outer roster guys to like some people that fans want to see.
I love a good tournament.
Yeah, like it would be really good. Like we
Rumbles are fine. They're okay, but we do them.
As the champion in one of these things, I mean, you got so many talent that could go into this. I mean, Kane can go for double championship in that tournament. Camaro could be in it. Dan could be in it.
Yep, bring back Cappuccino Jones. We haven't seen him in a while.
Cap could be in it. I mean,
Drake.
Yeah.
Even Will Chambers.
We've got a lot of guys in the Midwest that would do phenomenal with that opportunity.
Yeah. And
my issue partly with HCW right now is that we're just not booking like higher level indie talent. Like Cappuccino Jones is my boy and he's a WWE ID guy for sure, but I'm talking about like the GCW guys. Like the GCW guys, we need to be like snagging one of them like every couple of months or something like that. Like or like trying to run events around the same time so we can get those like wrestlers cheap and on the card and that kind of thing, because I feel like we're not going to get like we're always going to get more people through the door, but more people are going to come if they start seeing like wrestlers that they see from the internet or like online that they like a lot, because not all of wrestling is watched on TV. A lot of the wrestling community is on the internet too, and they only watch stuff off the internet. So
yeah, especially in the indies.
You got people that'll solely watch IWTV and nothing else. I think it's psychotic. But like if you only watch indie wrestling, oh my god, what is wrong with you? But I don't know, it's gotta be crazy. But there's people like that, and like we got to get our product out in that world, and also like have people on the card from that world. Like Alec Price and Jordan Oliver just got signed, but that was a dream match for me and Stormy for a long time. And the argument's always going to be, oh, they're not a draw. None of us are. Literally none of us are until someone comes to the show.
Yeah, they're good though. I think we've seen them twice now. We saw them at the JCW show.
There was so back when Speedball Mike Bailey was TNA X Division champion about 2 years ago, the company I was champion for in Oklahoma City, they asked me what big name talent I'd like to work, and they would probably do it for me, and if it was within reason. I said Mike Bailey because his booking fee was like $750, which is like cheap because he was X Division champion at the time. They said no because Mike Bailey wouldn't draw a dime, and I was like, "You're out
now
of your fucking
now
mind."
look at him.
Yeah. Said that while he was presently a champion on national television. I was like, okay, then what the fuck is a draw? Like, what is a draw to you?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
People's logic is insane.
Is
so
it going to pack
subjective.
your house out and like make you money for the next couple of months like you think it's going to? No, but like
It's subjective.
That's not the point.
It's like everybody's individual opinion thinks their opinion is correct, and it's not necessarily true.
yeah, and you gotta combat the nonsense of like some of the shows back in the day in Oklahoma or like here in Kansas when Jerry Bostic was running shows still, like they would book people that couldn't even like wrestle, and it would cost them thousands of dollars. Why was anyone booking Hacksaw in the last decade? Like, Hacksaw's a great dude. He gets money at meet and greets, but he's getting the money at the meet and greets. And you're gonna get a handful of like the older generation of people that want to go and see Hacksaw, but they know he's not wrestling, and that's gonna kill your draw right there. It's like they're focusing on older like nostalgia bait action. We need to be worried about who's hot right now and bringing them in.
That's kind of like when they had one of the matches, World of Wrestling, I believe it was, when they had it here at the Cotillion. They used Sting.
Yeah,
and Sting didn't even wrestle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's the point?
Yeah,
you're paying Sting money for nothing.
He came out and made a decision, and that's it. You know?
Yeah. No, it's nothing against Jerry. I just think that's like, God, I don't have the money to play with that, so I would never do that. So I guess that's not a conversation for me to even have. It's just like it seems asinine, especially at the indie level, to not be like wasting money, but throwing money like that at like. I'm pretty sure Jacob Fatu was on that card.
Yes, he was.
Jacob Fatu was on that card. So like you got the Jacob's literally a main event talent on WWE now. Like, and this event was probably 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. And so like 6 years ago, someone big on the indies would have been like Warhorse. I've worked Warhorse, so you could have had like Jacob Fatu and Warhorse for like literally like 10% of the price, and more fans would have gone to that probably.
Yeah,
and they'd still be talking about it. To be fair, yeah.
Well, I appreciate that show because it was a place where I got to see some of these guys for the first time, like Sam Stack.
I'm not saying it's not a place.
I got to see Stormy there for the first time.
Yes,
first place I saw Stormy. So. But I get what you're saying. It's
It is what it is.
And that's why I'm trying to bully Billy into bully Billy. There we go. I'm trying to bully Billy into bringing in more like talents like that, like occasionally, or like he's brought in Ricky and his kid, Ricky Morton. Mm-hmm. He's brought in Ricky and Carrie. He did that like 2.5 years ago, and they haven't been back since. And they're not expensive. They're like $1,000 for the both of them.
They talked at the JCW show.
Yeah. And then I've done a Gabe Sapolsky seminar, which is the dude that does the scouting stuff that for WWE. That's how like Cap got the ID prospect stuff. Yeah. So like something like that's needed, because if Gabe Sapolsky is pulling all these talents from all these regions of the country by doing his like seminar scouting thing and doing this stuff for WWE ID, all of the kids in Kansas, they don't travel. I don't know what it is. No one travels. Like Ray travels a little bit, but he goes to like Missouri, and like I'm talking about traveling. Like we're hitting like 4 or 5 states a month. Like I'm not talking about like, oh, I wrestle in Kansas every month and I hit Texas in May. Like, dude, no. Like we need to be like, there needs to be a circuit that you're going through, and like if you're looked at enough, like you're gonna get looked at by other companies, but like Kansas doesn't have that visibility, so Billy needs to bring the visibility is what I'm like trying to get at. Is like, hey, bring in Gabe Sapolsky so that we can get that seminar and scouting thing done to see where these kids are at, and like give them like hope, or like tell them where they should be going next, or like if they have questions about like WWE and stuff like that. Like, is Gabe Sapolsky a wrestler? No, he's not going to draw a dime for your fucking crowd. Is he going to do wonders for your kids and your roster? Yeah,
but that's the difference between bringing in talent and bringing in somebody to do a seminar.
Yeah.
So the seminar can be behind the scenes. I mean,
Bob Hobbs a double standard. He got to wrestle and did the
that's a little different.
Most people do that. Gabe Sapolsky's the only person I know that is not a wrestler that holds seminars. So
Yeah. So I mean, but at that time, then this seminar just benefits the wrestlers for the most part, and anybody who is interested in learning more.
But we do have to pay for that sort of thing, so that's still money into the company's pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's understandable why some people steer away from those, but at the same time, it's one of those you invest back. You're just investing back into your product.
Yeah. If you don't at least ask or provide the opportunity, then it's just like it's wasted. Because like even if it was like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, who would be interested? So I can get like a cost point.
Yeah. I mean, what do you need? Like 10 people to show up
for a Gabe Sapolsky seminar? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That dude charges like. No. You need fucking less than that. I don't know what his booking fee is, but I know he charges $100 for the seminar scouting class.
Yeah, see that.
And when I went in Tulsa, 30 of us showed up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then you've got enough companies in the Midwest that if Billy does it, then he can open the door to other companies coming in to joining the seminar.
Mm-hmm. And if there's a Gabe Sapolsky seminar here in Wichita, that means wrestlers from other places are going to
come and check it out. And then schmooze.
Like, so that brings me back to when I did the WLW thing. They had guys from New York, fucking Nick Aldis, all the way from Europe. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Minnesota, which is a big wrestling state.
So that brings us back to talking about the Ray and Shotgun Dan Weber match. What did you think of this match?
This match, it was really good. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Shotgun now. I'm a big fan of Ray, but like, you know, I almost felt like Ray could have lost that match.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't get Dan off his feet a couple times.
Yeah, he tried to roll him up or just even get him on his back, period, and it just was not happening, period. But you know, Shotgun is a big guy, and Ray's a smaller guy. But I think Ray forgot that you need to, you know, eat the elephant one piece at a time. You can't just chew the whole elephant. You gotta get a little bit at a time, bud. But I think by the end of it, he figured it out. So, but they ended up, who won that match?
Ray
ended up winning that match, but then Chance came out, did he not?
Came out, yeah. He was gonna sneak attack him, and then Ray caught him, and then that's when Austin Reddick came out and attacked Ray.
The fucking Austin coming out and taking the title, and then saying that Ray is left to Chance and he's taking the title.
Tommy cracked me up. T2G. He had a few post-match beers, and then he saw the TV screen, saw Ray getting his ass whooped, and goes, "Oh," and just sat it down and went out. Yeah.
He's like, I gotta go outside.
I'll say when Tommy came out, he was wearing a hat.
Yeah,
I almost didn't realize he was ready to go home for a second.
Ready to go home.
I thought the night was over, man.
He did.
He's like, there's some new guy coming. No, wait, that's Tommy.
He's wearing John Deere green, coming up as Kai Ray. I hope we get to see more from Dan Weber. Jay is now calling him Danny Bing Bang because he's a shotgun.
Danny Bing Bang.
He can't be Danny Pew Pew.
Danny Bam Bam.
Yeah, we already have a Danny Pew Pew, so he's got to be Danny Bang Bang.
Yeah, shotgun go bang bang. It's so weird. So weird.
Yeah, I said handguns go pew pew, shotguns go bang bang.
Oh my God, Jesus H. Christ. I like those two together. I think they did really well. I'd like to see it again later on. I would just like to see some match to the finish without an interruption.
Yeah, that was one. They did get to the finish.
They did, but you still got to run in at the end.
You hit him with the black flash like twice.
I'd like to see somebody finish, and I don't. Oh shoot!
Your phone died.
My phone fucking died. Phone died. Everybody's. Oh Lord!
And we're back.
Yeah.
Yay!
So T2G came in and saved Ray from the beat down.
Yeah. From who's beating Ray?
We just said it. Austin Reddick and
and Chance Kerrigan. Yeah. So all in all, the whole night the whole show was good. It was a great way to start 2026. It opened doors for stories to come throughout the whole year. I was really kind of hoping to see, Katie Lynn take a chair shot.
Yeah.
Logan.
We'll get there.
Damn, Logan.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
And this year, Katie's goal is to work on her chair shots.
Yeah, it's a good goal. I'll feel it next time.
Won't feel like a breeze.
What was that? So, what are your final thoughts on the show?
It was a A+ show.
A+ show?
A+ show.
What were your final thoughts?
I got what I wanted.
You what?
A+.
Fair enough. A+ is all around. Yay, we're finally A students. That's a first for all of us.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably an A student, aren't you, Kat? Yeah, you kind of. I was smart. The rest of us were too busy dicking around. It's fine.
Drugs and parties.
That was you.
Yeah, that was.
I was working. I was working and raising kids.
Why is that?
Why is what? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just keep going. Don't even look at it anymore. All right, Mr. Logan Knight, let us know all your socials. Where can we find you, locate you, book you?
Logan Knight Pro on everything. I'm so bookable, bro. Just hit me up. So I'm mad bookable. Actually, that's not true. I only got I got 2 Saturdays available till the end of May, and all of my Sundays except for like 1 are open. So if you got Sunday shows, dude, I'm there. But if you don't, then
wow, bro,
DM me privately. We'll figure that out.
Hit you in the DMs.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't send dick pics though. He don't like it. Yeah, unless they're pics. He likes pics, not dick pics.
Yeah. My message is weird.
Yeah, that's okay because look, I for real, like when we saw Effie, I was like, Logan Knight says he wants to challenge you to a duel.
Yeah.
He goes, a sword fight?
He's like, with actual swords, and I was like, well,
If it's a giant crush on him.
Yeah, he asked he's like, when's that baby due? I was like, Birdie's already here. She's already here. She got a whole personality. Where you been, bro? But you and him together, I don't know if I could take it, man. I think my heart would like, both of you have to win. Both together. Yay! Team us! Because if I see either one of you lose, I think I'd lose it.
Yeah, Billy, book Effie, damn it.
Yeah, oh god, Effie's a good time.
Let me have one fun match before you throw me to the wolves.
No shit. Oh my god. Any last thoughts, Mr. Logan Knight?
Nope. Come to our War Games show February 28th. I am going to do some downright sinister things that might not be allowed on public programming to Blade and the Seventh Seal. I'm going to bring some toys, some gadgets, some doohickeys, some appliances, weapons, gizmos. Whatchamacallits. I got a lot of those.
How about thingamajiggers?
And I think I was joking about it earlier, but I think I actually am genuinely going to bring skewers because there's so many bald motherfuckers in that ring. I'm smacking right on blood. They're gonna get blood. I ain't bleeding. Y'all can bleed. I'm too cute for that. Yeah. Come out to the War Games.
Absolutely deeds ahead for Logan Knight.
Yeah,
we hear that.
So you heard it here first. If you have a bald head, be watching out for the skewers.
Yeet.
You don't want to run it back. So it'll be February 28th at Osage Rec Center. They've actually already started announcing matches for February.
Yes. You got some of them announced because of the number one contender. So you got Morgan versus Heidi. I'm pretty sure is going to happen at the War Games match. You got
Mindy and Gavin.
You got Flex and Kane. You got Ray versus who Lord above? Who was it? Ray versus.
Wasn't it Chance?
No, they didn't have it.
They're not. Ray doesn't have anything. Huh?
Yeah, not
yet anyway.
Officially yet, but you got the three-way. You got the tag team three-way.
Oh yeah, the tag team triple threat. That's for March.
Oh well, yeah. So,
yeah.
Which is a whole lot.
It might honestly just be a 5-match card. It might be War Games and then the 4 matches because War Games is gonna.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah.
It's like a 30 to 45-minute match. So.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's just getting the people out there, ain't it?
I literally have never done a cage or a War Games match. I know it's gonna take at least an hour.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, they got to do one guy come in, then the other the 2 guys starting.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. We're not gonna have like cages and stuff to keep everybody in. It's gonna be
Too bad.
Entrance.
Too bad. I
Shark
think
cages.
we're
We're gonna have the
cages.
giant cage for the War Games, but we're not gonna have the tiny shark cages.
I'm just saying. I think there are a few people that should be in shark cages.
Yes. Yeah.
Just a couple. A Dickie in a shark cage would be a great thing, I think. Although he's apologized. To be fair, he apologized to the HCW world. He said, "I'm sorry, officer." But I asked him last night. I was like, "Did you actually bury the hatchet, or did you leave the handle sticking out of the ground a little bit?" He just chuckled at me. But I guess he got booed. He tried to buy a ticket for the show, and they booed him. They wouldn't let him buy a ticket, so Billy gave him a job and told him he was on commentary. He's like, "Well, Billy was nice enough to give me a job." I was like, "Oh yeah, we can't be having dicks running around homeless. Homeless dick is terrible. No homeless dick. Yeah, every dick should have a home."
2026, we're putting dicks in homes.
Yeah. No homeless dick here. No, at the Osage specifically. That's really bad.
Gonna get canceled for
Probably. I mean, but if you've listened to any episode where we've been on before, this should not be a surprise
Not
at all. So follow only.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never living. I was right. I'm
Yeah.
just living it down.
Follow. Tag them and bag them on all socials. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Send us a comment. Tell us how much you hate us for no reason whatsoever.
Talk a little shit.
Talk a little shit. I mean, we get criticism. We're good at it. Or you could say something nice. That's, a thought. Follow Chubby Buddy Studios and Bumping Chops. Follow HCW on all of their socials. And it's HCW Live 23 on all socials.
Heartland Championship Wrestling on Facebook.
Exactly. Let's see, what else? Is that it?
Yeah.
And we'll see you back freaking February 28th at Osage Rec Center. Be there or be square. Any final thoughts for you?
No.
No?
I'm good.
You got final thoughts?
I'm out.
What about you? All right. Thank you guys once again. Have a great day and peace.